All right, everyone. Welcome to game number 2 of this doubleheader we call the first game in Big East play as UConn destroyed Xavier. And now we go to the West Coast for this Big Ten matchup. Indiana against USC. Same starting 5 for both teams compared to their last game. USC, that 3-point win against Rutgers last time out. Indiana, that crazy double overtime win, 98-97 the last game against UCLA. Same starting 5 for both sides. For Indiana, Alexis DeVries, Dorn, Wilkerson, and Enright. And then for USC, Ezra, Kofi, Arenas, Wood, and CBM. Same starting 5 as last time. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you've never been to one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the channel, any questions you would have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation, get to your question right away. Otherwise, I just go with you where they see them. Yep, go Red Team, beat Yellow Browns. Chris, go beat Yellow Team. I Chris the Browns. There you go. So that's why I'll say don't insure toy airplanes. No, they do not. They insure everything else but toy airplanes. God, that ad still made no sense. That ad still, the more I think about it, it makes even less sense. SMU win at the half. All right, how's it going, Jonathan? How's it going? Arzen, how's it going, Nicholas? How about that Tennessee? Holy cow. Tennessee blowing out Ole Miss. Man, over in Super Bowl, I agree. I would agree it was a little bit overrated. I think 14 was better than 13. I do agree. It's widely considered one of the greatest. I don't know. I don't know, because it was over midway through the fourth. The Cowboys came back, but they never really had a threat to come back in the fourth quarter. And we're going to have this game away in just a little bit over on Peacock. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. If you like what we see, that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. I know I'm enjoying the Pro Bowl right now. Yep, I've watched all 0 seconds of the Pro Bowl. I think X was better. I think so too. I think 10 was a closer and better game. Sarah showing why I shouldn't be a Pro Bowler, besides the entire body of work in the regular season. How's it going, consistency? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. New video just dropped, and I did not link that video. So I should probably do that. Give me a second here. Let me link that video. And then we will go from there again. Every donation counts toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we are calling. Oh, wait. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. There is no you make the call because of the Olympics. We would have tied the game. It made no difference. There's no you make the call. So scratch that. Scratch that. Usually it does. Not for this one. But I appreciate all you guys being here for this one. You know, Steelers up by 18 at one point. Yeah. No, the fourth quarter, I mean, they made it close, but it never felt like it was going to be. And then like that. All right, here we go. Underway here. USC, Indiana, USC in the whites. They're going right to left. Indiana going left to right. Pulls up from up top and now kicks it out wide on the far side, on the right side, going to Alexis. Alexis dumps it down low, trying to post up here. Back up top, resets, extra pass, fakes the three. Kofi now goes down low on the near side. On the left side of the block, Ezra trying to feed it to the far corner, tipped away by Wilkerson. Staying with USC with 2.4 on the shot clock. How's it going, Nicholas? Yeah, go Vols. How about that? If he was one of my favorites, because, yeah, no one wanted to win that game. That was the Blunder Bowl for a reason. That was the Blunder Bowl. Yeah, Harden finds a team that might have a deep player from this year, although I don't know what the Cavs are doing. Inbound to the corner, 3 ball as the clock expires. Got it. Woods knocking that one down. And it's 3-0 so far for USC. I don't know what is up with the score bug, because it says 2-0 Indiana, though Indiana did not score that one. There we go. I thought it was a 3. Anyway, 3 ball here. That one's definitely a 3. That one's good for Dorn. Dorn on the near side knocks that down. I think we're not at a 3. Again, the Peacock bug has been bugging. I thought there was a 3 off the email, but I'll get confirmation of that. Meanwhile, that's a bad pass up top to Ezra. And Wilkerson gets the steal. It goes near side down the left side here for Enright. Enright back up top. Fakes the 3. DeVries. Back by the logo. My Cowboys did a great line, but it's not that great of a game. Yeah. I agree with you. I think because most of the game sucked at that point, so. Wilkerson and the talent involved. Floats it up from the Big Ten logo. Got it. Back-to-back buckets for the Hoosiers on their first 2 possessions. Now on the left side here on the near side. Back up top it goes. CBM tries to float it up, and that one's good from the far elbow on the right side. 5-4. Flowing up on that side. Now up top to DeVries. Crossing over here, trying to get by. Kofi, not there, so he goes back up top to DeVries, open for 3. That one too strong on the back of the arm. Rebound on the play, though. Falls right back for Enright. Goes resetting with DeVries down the near side. Dorn, he'll try a shot. That's blocked. Rebound on the play by CBM. Bounce pass to Arenas on the near side. He'll try and take it himself. Not there, but the second chance. It falls right to Ezra as he lays it in just outside the restricted area. Who thinks win tonight? I have USC winning tonight. 32 was phenomenal. Yeah, 32 is one of the best Super Bowls ever. Remember, so verified against the Steelers following Super Bowl? Yes, absolutely. They're up in the fourth quarter. Yeah, if it wasn't for that big conversion of Stallworth, who knows what happens to that one. You know, that game's super underrated. Alexis. Double team goes back up top on the near side. Wilkerson for 3 up top. Got it. 2 threes for Indiana so far in this one. Last time out against UCLA, shot just 32% behind the arc, but they're 2 for 3 here. 8-6 down the right side on the far side. Crossover is CBM. He goes back up top, resets with Ezra. Back to CBM. Pick on the right side, set by Ezra. Pulls up from mid-range. Open and got it. 8 all. Hot start for both teams offensively. It's the Auburn transfer. Baker Mazzaro knocking that one down at 17 points. 7-15 from the field last time. Shot more field goals than anyone on USC last game in that 3-point win against Rutgers. Now trying to work the baseline here. Double team goes to the near corner. Extra pass goes up top. He'll try a 3. Dorn, nope, gonna pump fake. Fooled everyone on that one. Now feeds it to the far corner. They'll reset with 10. Near side, DeVries tries to get by his man. Feeds a wide open Dorn for 3. This time they'll try it, but this one no good. Circles out. And the rebound on the near side on the left side for Baker Mazzaro. He'll feed it to the right side at half court. Baker Mazzaro gives it off on the right side. It goes for Woods. Back up top to Baker Mazzaro. Kofi dumps it down low on the left side. The near side. Back up top. Fake on the 3. CBM. Now we'll try it throughout the dribble. That one's good. Felt ambitious there over the hands of Enright. Right, and especially because of the NFC streak. Yeah, exactly. Remember seeing interviews where Staubach and Smith talked about the drop pass where I said he didn't throw a good ball? And Jackie said he did. Yep, well, that's what a quarterback does. Quarterback is never going to blame the receiver. A good quarterback, at least, will never blame the receiver. And receiver always think he should have had it. Bounce pass down low on the far side. Trying to feed it to Alexis, but a reach and foul on CBM. His first, team's first. We go the under 16. Right, you got to catch that. Yeah, you had to catch that. Not the best throw, but you got to catch it. 4 minutes gone. 11-8 your score early on. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It really does help us out a ton on the channel to try to grow this community even more. Right, would have tied it. Right, not get the Cowboys lead. No, would not have. Yeah, USC better record, yep. FC ties at 52. I don't like this. Please don't tell me you bet on the Pro Bowl. Please don't tell me you actually bet on the Pro Bowl. Lions Sabres are OT. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, the peanut butter. Yep, that's what the PB is. That's exactly what the PB is. And with the under 16 timeout here, high scoring start. 11-8. USC 5 for 5 from the field, and Baker Mazara 7 points, 3 for 3 shooting thus far. Baker Mazara, the Auburn transfer, second leading scorer on the team, averaging 19 per game this season. He's got 7 already in this one. 96 Packers, 0-4 Eagles. I'm taking the Packers. The Packers were number 1 that year in defense and offense. Very few teams can say they were number 1 in both categories. They combine special teams. They combine it with the fact that Desmond Howard can flip the field. I'm taking the Packers. I've been on the Pro Bowl. Yeah, let's see, over-under is like 1. So 11-8 your score. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We're at the under 16 timeout. USC is going to inbound underneath when we get back here. Yeah, 44 is underrated. Yeah, exactly. It was very much remembered for the ambush play and for the Tracy Porter pick 6. But they trailed for most of that game. Yeah, 14-point game, you think, oh, that's domination on there to some extent. But no, it really wasn't. Yep, no, it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Makes you a good leader. Makes you a really good leader. Yeah, Super Bowl 1 was tied at the half. People forget that. Super Bowl 1 was tied at the half. It was 10-all. I believe. Was it 10-all? At the half? What was the score of the halftime break? No, 14-10. 14-10, not 10-all. I was going to say, because then how they get the 35. Yeah. 14-10, yeah, it was 14-10 at the half. Like, you know what? AFL could hold their own, and then the second half, then everything fell apart. 2 was bad the entire time. Yeah, 14-10 Packers. Yep. Right, 14-10 at the half, yeah. Yep, I realized as soon as I'm like, wait, how'd they get the 35 then? How'd they get 25? There was no 2-point conversion back then. How'd they get that? Yeah, very close first half. Second half, not so much. 2 was a bad game. 2 never felt like the Raiders had a legitimate shot in that one. All right, back into the under 16 timeout. Going to inbound this one from underneath. Listen to the radio broadcast, Super 1 on the drive back. Oh, that's awesome. Wilkerson gives it off. DeVries crossing over on the near side. Now try to drive. Fade away by the Big Ten logo. Not there. It's going to reset back up top for Ren right on the near side. 5 on the clock. Gets by his man. Bounce pass down low. Lost the handle, but got it right back in the layup there by Alexis. And Indiana down to a 1-point game. But they could have used a 2-pointer. No. No, NFL rules. They went with NFL rules. Up top. Kofi gives it off near side, left side. Arenas for 3. Hey, for 3, knocking that one down. USC has not missed a field goal so far this game. 6 for 6. And Arenas had 9 points last time. 2 for 4 from behind the arc. He gets the 3 there on the left side. 14-10. Up top, here's Alexis. Alexis gives it off to Enright. Enright, pass short on the 3 ball by Wilkerson. Indiana struggling from 3 so far this game. Now take it down the floor here for USC. It's Woods. Woods back up top for Kofi. Kofi crosses over the free throw line, spins around, fades away from the Big Ten logo. That one's good. And USC has not missed from the field yet. Up by 6. 2-point, no, 2-point would not have been, no, 2-point would not have been allowed. 2-point was not a thing in the NFL back then. They played NFL rules. No 2-point conversion. And the Vikings rolls from best to worst. He had 9 with the best. I mean, that was close. 11 was a bloodbath. 3 ball up top. That one off the dribble. Cannot get off the rim. And they're going to get over the rim on that one after it hits the rim twice. Trying to get the putback tip in. But over the rim called on Alexis. If you get Giannis for 4-6 for the 2, no, I don't think so. Yeah, Broncos are 2.5-point favorites. So a lot of people have the Broncos at one. More on offense, more on defense. Cantor said high Hall of Fame chance. He should be in. Boomer is similar, maybe better accolades and stats. Don't argue him. Well, again, the stats in the 70s versus the 80s. There was a lot of the dead ball era back then. Anderson deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Anderson 100% is a Hall of Famer. Woods, crossover on the left side, goes back on top to CBN, who's got 7 points already. Pick on the right side, set by Ezra. He'll try the 3 off the pick. Haven't missed yet, but that's the first miss of the game for USC. Remember, the play falls for Indiana. Wilkerson. CBM chases him down. Wilkerson going to go coast to coast instead, and the layup is good. Going coast to coast. Was Super Bowl allow the 2-point conversion in the first 4? No. They did not. Oh, no, I get you that one, David. Yeah. They should have allowed it. They should have, but they did not. Up top here for Kofi. Kofi spins around in the paint at the third block. Fades away from just outside the 6th area. Too strong on that one. Off the iron. Last touched, I believe, by Kofi. And it was last touched by Kofi, going back to Indiana as a result. Yeah, Super Bowl 8 and 9. 11 hurt myself to watch those games. To make convinced, but did not care about the Super Bowl. Yeah. No, those games were bad. Well, 8 they got screwed over with the facilities. 8 they got completely screwed over. Well, if the Chiefs win Super Bowl 1, I think it's the Hunt Trophy, not the Lombardi Trophy. I think that's what happens. Yeah, Al Davis wanted him separate. Yeah, he did not want the merger. Sabres lose. Oh, man. But at least they get a loser's point out of it. And there's still 6 up on a playoff spot entering today, so that's still okay. Gives off Wilkerson. Wilkerson trying to feed it down low for Bailey. Bailey checks in for the first time. Falls down, but gives off in the far corner for 3. Open, but can't get it to go. And Kofi gets the board. Gives off on the left side. Woods, while falling down, he'll draw the foul on the near block. Again, USC going right to left, Indiana left to right. First foul in Indiana, and Woods going to line shooting 2. Yeah, 11 was over after the kickoff. Who wins battle of the runner-ups? 2014 Seahawks, 2017 Patriots. I would say Patriots. Or the Stram Trophy could be that. I think it'd be the Al Davis Trophy for AFC Championship, and then the Hunt Trophy for the Super Bowl. The Holt Scarcer Trophy, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think AFC would have been Al Davis. First free throw. Line driving out for Woods. Woods, 67% the line this season. Had 8 points last time against Rutgers. Oh, St. Pat's the best non-Super Bowl winner. Who am I putting at number 2? 83 Washington. 83 Washington is my pick. Pistons beat the Nuggets 1-4, 1-1. Nice. You like our hot team? Yeah, can't get mad about OT. I've not heard that banjo. Can the NFL sue? I don't think they'd be able to, no. 2 free throws are no good. But Zonka Morris is still screwing you in the run game, yes. Yeah, Dolphins were in that game regardless. They're winning that one regardless. Yeah, they slice through purple people's defense like a knife going through a room temperature stick of butter, yep. 16-12 your score. DeVries takes it down the floor after the 0-for-2 trip by Woods at the free throw line. DeVries up top, looking for someone to give it to, gives it off on the right side. Behind the arc, back up top to DeVries. DeVries pump fake on the 3. We're going to cross over here on Dines. Gabe Dines taking it for the first time. The big 7'5" man goes back up top to Miles. Miles reset in here. 5 on the clock. Got a crossover. Going to give it out wide on the left side. 2-1. A wild 3, and that's an air ball. Shot clock violation. Tight defense there by USC. They allow nothing inside the perimeter. Did I go DeVries? Yes, my bad on that one. Yes, DeVries. Yep. I'm talking too fast. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. Yep, DeVries. Yep. Yep, sometimes I talk too fast. I don't know what I'm saying. DeVries. Yes. See, it was 3P if Franco and Rocky don't get hurt and they play in 76. I think so, too. I mean, Raiders were good that season, but 76 was, that defense was insane. Jim Kelly, K-Gun, Bills, number 2, never won Super Bowl. Yeah, at least the 90 team. St. John's team finally done, man. Could NBC sue the affiliates have to air that? Probably not. It's part of the contract, I would assume. Arenas. But they could promote it being on Peacock. They could definitely heavily promote that. Double teamed on the near side on the left side. Goes back up top. Kofi gives up by the right elbow to Easter. Then he sets a pick on the left side. 3 ball off the pick. That one line driving out. Arenas can't get that one. USC started 7% for the field. Been a bit cold since. And taking it down the right side. They'll get an offensive foul. Wilkerson trying to get open on the right side, but we got the foul beforehand. But that's giving them a choice, yeah. If they watched one 14-2, lost both games by 1 point. Yeah, one to the Packers, one to the Cowboys, yeah. That team was dominant. They just picked the worst time to have their worst game. The Super Bowl, they just sucked in that one. They picked the worst time to have their worst game. Rockets screen changed everything. Kofi up top, weaving it around. CBM gets picked on the right side from Dines. CBM from the right elbow now goes back up top, going for Woods. Woods near side on the left side for Easter. Easter dumps it off. Dines, double team, so resets back up top to Easter. Kicks out right on the right side. 7 on the shot clock. Double teamed. Tight defense here is to just Go back to the logo. 2-1. A running three as time expires off the backboard. No good by Woods, but they get the rebound. Second chance here. Dumps it down low. Dines, 7'5", not going to try posting up, even though he had single coverage. Going to CBM and set up top. CBM on the left side. Crossed it over. He's got the one-on-one matchup. Trying to get by Bailey. Fades away as he's falling down with the baseline. No good. But Dines gets the board. Third chance here for the Trojans. Spin around in the paint. Puts up a shot with the contact. No foul called. Woods misses that one. And this time Indiana gets the board. And look to push quickly. Transition three. And that one's good. Transition three going quickly. And it's number 3 for 3. Wilkerson. We'll see what he forgot to go after Ja. Yeah, makes sense. Ja, I think, is gone at this point. Ja, I think, is not playing another game with the Grizzlies. CBM, out right on the right side. Back up top, it goes for Kofi. Kofi near side. Easter. By the free throw line, kicks it out to the right side. Pick on the left side, set by Dines. Gets around the pick, goes back up top to Easter. Easter now back out right. Dines sets a pick on the right side. Double teamed in the far corner. 5 on the clock. Resets back up top for Easter. Easter looking to spin around Wilkerson. Not there to try a wild fade away from the third block on the right side. It's a shot clock violation as it misses short. Tight defense there. Going back to Indiana when we get back. 16-15. You throw 19. Yeah, it got ugly very quickly. 2 worst Super Bowl winners were the Giants teams. Yes. And the 11 team had a negative point differential. USC has not scored their last 4 minutes. They're just 1 for their last 8 from the field. USC struggling mightily as of late from the field. They have not made a field goal in over 4 minutes. 0 for their last 7. They started the game 7 for 7. They're 0 for their last 7. Wilkerson with 10 points already for Indiana. Yeah, we're talking about Wilkerson, Harpoon. Wilkerson averaging 19.6 per game this year. Number 1 scorer on the team. Had 24 points last time out against UCLA. 8 for 22 shooting, so it wasn't efficient by any means. But already in double figures here. Not even halfway through the first half. I think Ja goes for first and second. I mean, his athleticism is declining. He's a head case. I think first and second feels about right. Maybe 2 firsts, but I think first and second feels about right. At this point. Wilkerson has gone in double figures in each of his last 3 games. Has gone above 24 in 2 of the last 3. First meeting between these teams this season. About a month ago against an undefeated Nebraska team at the time. Had 32 points. Season high. And is already at 10 here. Playing well, the senior is. And at 16-15 as a result. Eli was reversed Josh Allen. Yes, very much so. Watching IU check up a bunch of threes to frustrate, but they seem to pay off in the long run every game. Our defense holds us back a lot. Well, they're playing right. They're playing all right so far. It's weird with Indiana right now, Noah. I completely understand that. Because it's weird. The first part of this game, USC was 7 for 7, getting a lot of easy looks. Second part, they're 0 for 7. So, sub-channel. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Not the NBC affiliate. That, yeah. Again, it's going to be hard to get people to switch the channel. Especially at parties. Like, you need, yeah, again, I'm not going to watch it until afterwards. I'm not watching that one until afterwards. I'm watching the regular one. He was yours, Josh Allen. Yes, he was. The early 80s Josh Allen. He very much was. It's weird because USC started the game 7 for 7, poor defense. Then they're 0 for their last 7, haven't scored the last 5 minutes. Really, you shut down CBM, you shut down the CBM. Sub-channels make a lot of sense, yeah. That makes sense. I think it's available on YouTube, too, I would think. Jazz only played 7 players. Jeez. Oof. That time of year. 16-15, you're scoring. If you like what you see, the like button, subscribe. Help us out on the channel. First, respect for the art play-by-play. Appreciate you a ton, Gavin, on that one. Yep, I love doing play-by-play. I love watching college basketball. I do it for football, baseball, basketball. Olympics start tomorrow. We're going to be live for that. Soccer, we do pretty much everything. I love announcing, love hanging out with you guys on stream. So appreciate you guys a ton. So yeah, we go live pretty much all the time on this channel. So make sure you hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss a single stream we post. Because we go live for a lot of college basketball games, and if games are on Peacock, usually we do them. If it's a Peacock game, usually I will do it. Biggest upset by point spread was Fairleigh Dickinson. 23.5. That's the biggest upset. I thought it'd be more than that. I thought it'd be like a 15-2 game. I would think Santa Clara would have had a bigger spread. Apparently not. Yeah, all of them are going to enjoy the show. Yeah. Taking down the floor here again. Indiana going left to right. USC going right to left. Pick on the right side set by Conaway. Pulls up from the left elbow. Miles knocks it down. Pull-up jumper there, and Indiana on a 7-0 run. Yeah, stick around for the game because we get weird and wacky. You're not kidding on that one. Up top here, Woods. Out wide to Dines. Dines tries to get back on the pass. It's tipped, but Dines double team will switch the floor to the near side, left side. Arenas puts up the shots, blocked from behind, and Conaway keeps it in play for the moment, but it goes out of bounds. Conaway trying to feed his man, trying to feed it to Wilkerson as it was falling out of bounds. Good effort. Are they going to call that a turnover? Or are they going to say there was a foul beforehand? They can't call that a turnover in Indiana, right? They're not going to reset the clock to 20. He never had possession. Are they really going to do that? They're really going to reset the clock to 20? They're going to say he had possession? I don't know about that. Conaway was falling out of bounds. I'm not sure he had possession. Including one got set by, yes, by yours truly. Yep. Inbound goes up top. Woods. Out wide on the right side to the CBM. CBM tries to get by Miles. Double team with the Euro step. Not there. Picks up his dribble. Puts up a wild shot. That one off the front of the rim. No good. USC 0 for the last 8 from the field. Rim on the play falls for Wilkerson. USC has not scored the last 5 minutes. 17-16 your score. This game between two teams squarely on the bubble. Up top it goes for Wilkerson. Feeds it out to the right side. Goes back to Wilkerson off his hands. And a foul there by Wilkerson to prevent the fast break. Not a clear path foul. There was a guy behind. But Woods got the steal after it went off Wilkerson's hands on the pass up top. 4th foul in Indiana. I talk about Super Bowl winners. These two teams for different years have been cross paths in the big game. But who wins? 13 Seahawks, 16 Pats. 13 Seahawks were the best team in the 2010s. 13 Panthers, 08 Titans. Who wins? I'm taking the... Kerry Collins was becoming a pumpkin by that point, so I'm going to take the Panthers. Inbound from the left side on the near side. CBM will give it off. Up top it goes for Woods. Woods out wide on the right side. Running jumper. That one circles out. No good as he's falling down. CBM misses that one. And rebound on the play goes for Indiana. Out wide on the right corner. Double teamed on the baseline. Got to keep it in play. Cannot. Reed Bailey goes off his leg. This went very quickly down the baseline, but Bailey can't hold on to it. Titans didn't say defense. They did. That'd be cool in Detroit. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool one. Going back to USC as a result. 9:20 to go. On the near side, the left side. It's Woods. Woods will go back to the logo now. Gives it off to Ezra. Ezra out wide on the right side. Goes to CBM. Now on the near side, Arenas. Arenas gets a pick on the right side from Dines. Arenas pulls up from the right elbow. That one off the rim and in. First bucket for USC in over 6 minutes. 18-17. Got the friendly roll off the front of the rim. And USC back in front. Pick on the right side set by Bailey. Going to take the pick, give it off at the elbow. The pick and roll and right. Bailey blows the layup. Was wide open for the layup, but can't get him. 7-5. Dines gets the board. He'll give it off up top. Gives it off to Woods. Woods out wide on the right side. Gives it off to Arenas. Arenas fakes a step back three, but gets his man in the air. Now drives inside. Finger roll. Circles in. Nice jab step there. Got his man in the air and back up by 3. Is USC. 2017 your score. Back-to-back field goals for USC after missing 10 in a row. Layup there. They go quick on the near side. No good. Dines with a tight defense. Hard to get above the 7'5" man. Woods now back up top. It goes for Arenas. Arenas pump fake by the third block. No foul on the push off. That one no good. Shots no good. And the rebound goes for DeVries for Indiana. He's back in there. DeVries. Trying to go coast to coast. Now goes on the near side. In the corner goes to Sisley. Sisley in for the first time. Sisley goes back up top. Resets by the logo. And goes for Enright. Enright gives off near side. DeVries on the left side. Looking for the pick on the left side. He's going to get it. DeVries trying to get around his man. Trying to get by CBM. Goes back up top. Open for 3. Dorn. ND for 3. Can't get it. And the rebound on the play is out. Missed short by Ezra. He'll get off now. Give it off on the right side to Woods. Woods on the right side. Trying to cross over here. Gets a pick on the left side from Dines. Woods from the second block. Now he's going to fall down. Doing the finger roll on the near side. Got it. They made 3 of the last 4 field goals. Shedeur threw a pick. So he's not really killing it right now. 22-17. Back up to a 5-point game. DeVries on the near side. Pick on the left side set by Bailey. DeVries up top. Picks up his dribble. We're going to go out wide. Not there. So now goes on the near side. Goes for Enright. Enright gets a pick on the right side. Enright now goes back up top. Sisley open for 3 as he's double teamed. Got it. Enright was double teamed down by the near block on the left side. Found a man open as a result. And the 3 ball by Enright makes it 22-20. 21 Bengals, 22 Bengals point spread. 22 Bengals, 2.5 is my guess. Arenas, crossover, pick on the right side. Set, he'll try the 3 off the pick. That one off the dribble, no good. And the rebound goes for Sisley. Picks up his dribble. But we'll give it off. On the near side, gets a pick on the right side. As it's Enright. After getting the pick from Bailey, goes back up top to DeVries. DeVries. On the near side, back up top by the logo to Enright. Enright gets pick on the right side. Now waves up the pick, goes into the far corner. Gonna try a three. Ezra can't close down in time, but it circles out. No good. Rebound goes back to USC. They'll take it down the floor here on the right side. 22-20 your score early on here. Arenas dumping it down low, going for Ezra. Ezra, the shot's blocked. Double team down low. Enright gets it on the loose ball. Enright will give it back up top by the logo to Vries. And he'll run the offense here. 6:20 to go in the first, 22-20. DeVries gives it off by the far elbow. Going to Bailey. Bailey drives inside. That shot foul on Arenas. 2 free throws coming up for Bailey. When we get back here, 6:15 to go in the first, 22-20 your score. And Bailey, the 78% free throw shooter, going to line shooting 2. Yeah, there goes Indiana again. There you go, Harpoon. Yep. $20 to win Rams. Some pretty bad November slumps. Yes, they did. Yeah, the Rams in 21, they were not good in November. 22, nothing special. 23 Chiefs, really suspect. 24 Eagles, most complete winner. Yeah, the Eagles since the bye week were phenomenal. I always thought the Eagles were one of the most talented teams of all time. It just Sirianni held them back from reaching their potential, even though they won the Super Bowl. Like, that team was loaded. That team was stacked. Ever since the Saints game, that team was dominant. Really, outside the Jaguars game, like, they did not look bad in any game. Even the Jaguars game, they dominated. Just poor coaching. Bulls keep one more guards. I don't get it. Yeah, let's get Anthony. Let's get everything. We need another guard. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Just get another guard. Why don't you? If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Helps us out a ton here to try to grow this community even more. USC 1 for the last 5 from 3. Indiana, talking about jacking up shots as of late. They're 1 for their last 5 from the field. Down to 42% shooting. Joe Hendry wins. All right. Wilkerson still on 10. He's got 2 3-pointers to his name. He's 2 for 4. The rest of the team, though, just 2 for 9 from behind the arc. If the Eagles, we only talk about how great they were after the postseason run, and the regular season overshadowed by the Lions. Oh, yeah, they were. They were definitely overshadowed by the Lions. They still won a lot of games during the regular season. I'm not sure it was overshadowed so much as it was that division race was over for a while, so we kind of just forgot about them. NC State or SMU, who's better? Ooh, I'm going to take SMU. I'm going SMU on that one, consistency. Yeah, if you like what you see, if you like button, subscribe, click the link above to watch today's video. We talk about the Super Bowl 13 halftime show. We are close to 7. Oh, we're actually exactly at 70.5. We hit 70.5. I appreciate you guys a ton. If you haven't hit subscribe, hit that button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single stream, because we're going to be live for the Olympics, college basketball. We're going to be live for UFL season when that comes up, March Madness, World Cup, baseball. We're live for everything, so make sure you are here for all that fun stuff. 22-20 your score at the under 8. Right, Trojans in games like Michigan State and Star Louisville game, yeah. We're at 70.5, baby. 70.5. Man. That's insane. It took start the party. Stream earlier probably gave me a few subs. Yeah, I think it did. This stream got us a few subs too. It took us a while to get 70, and now we're just at 70.5, like just a couple weeks later. Not bad. Appreciate you guys a ton on that one. Appreciate you guys a ton. So 2 free throws coming up here. Again, Bailey, 78% the line this season. Last time out, Indiana at the free throw line. 82% in Bailey, 12 for 13 at the stripe. First free throw gets the friendly rule. He's now 13 for his last 14. Appreciate you, Michael, on that one. This one to tie the game. The Lions defense was fine, then the injuries happened. They were starting guys off the street. Second free throw, Bailey got it. 2 for 2 after being 12 for 13 last game at the stripe. Should note that last game, Bailey had 24 points, 12 of which came at the free throw line. Bailey will check out now after those free throws. Yep, just 500 more to go for 71K. Yeah, exactly. If 40 get to 100K, that'd be nice. To get the plaque, that'd be nice. Taking it down the floor here for USC on the right side, it's Woods. Woods gives it off, now gets a pick. On the left side, as Woods tries to drive inside after the pick from Ezra. Puts in the shot foul, and Ezra going to line shooting 2. Think they'll get that one on Alexis. Team's 5th. The Jaguars can go help the numbers as well. Fingers crossed on that. Yeah, you're not wrong on that one, Dexy. The haircut looks really bad. Stroud's haircut looks bad. So free throws coming here. They might get the freeze on that one, actually. But 2 free throws coming for Ezra. The Utah transfer at 21 points, leading scorer on the team last time out against Rutgers. 9 for 11 at the free throw line. USC 73% that came to the line. First free throw here. That one's good. Their first free throw of the game. So we're 0 for 2 their previous strip. Checking out here. And now checking back in is Bailey. So that was a quick breather for him. Second free throw here for Ezra. Making it a 2-point game. Team's trading free throws right about now. Second one for Ezra. This one is going to go off the rim and in. Gets the friendly roll, and he goes 2 for 2 that trip. 24-22. Taking it down the floor here for Indiana is Enright. 6 minutes to go in the first. 24-22 over at USC. Enright on the far side. Gets a pick on the right side by Bailey. Now goes back up top to DeVries. DeVries now on the near side. Wilkerson going to try a 3. That one's good. As Woods could not close down in time. Jacking up that 3 is Wilkerson. He's up to 13 points. He's 3 for 5 behind the arc. Rest of the team just 2 for 9, but he's on a hot tear right now. 3 ball there as the defender fell down. That one no good by Arenas for the second chance. Foul and 1. The putback there by Kofi. USC doing a good job on the offensive glass. Count it and the foul. So Kofi a chance for a 3-point play here. 53% of the line this season. And this one is good. So USC made their last 3 free throws. 27-25 your score. And the bonus as well. Taking it down the far side of the floor. Pick on the right side, set by Bailey. Now going near side and right. I think they're getting an offensive foul. Moving screen on Bailey. Team 7th. And USC gets it back off the turnover. Look at the offensive foul on the moving screen. 5:30 to go. Inbound from the far side. Kofi's going to inbound this ball. In the backcourt it goes. The near side on the left side, it's Woods. Woods off the switch, gives up by the elbow. Layup with the contact. Too strong. Second chance. Tip back and out of bounds. Last touch by Bailey. So staying with USC. Another offensive rebound for the Trojans. Been dominant on the glass. They were +7 in rebounds last game against Rutgers. Indiana, the last game against UCLA, -6 in rebounds. Pass by CBM, but to the free throw line for Woods. And the jumper is good from the free throw line. 29-25. Up top here, DeVries. DeVries gives it off Bailey. Now pick on the right side, set by DeVries. Bailey going to try and lay it up, and that one foul. He'll shoot 2 as a result. I was jacking up shots without running offense, so I'm taking what the defense is giving them. A lot of that's jacking up shots. A lot of that, so there's a lot of time on the shot clock. I feel like there's a lot of jacking shots. But Bailey's in the line shooting 2. After the foul, they'll get Ezra on that one. So Bailey going back to the free throw line where he made his mark last time out against UCLA. First free throw. Got it. Giannis off the Bucks bench. Oh. Oh boy, is this really happening? Currently a 10 seed. Yeah, I think this is a big game on the bubble. Whoever wins this one, Indiana USC, I think is in the tournament. Dines checks back in for the Trojans. Bailey 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Make that 3 for 4 as that one grazes the front of the rim. Misses short. Arenas gets the board here for the Trojans. Taking it down with 5 to go. Gives it off to Woods. Woods on the right side. Gives it off. Pick on the left side. Set by Dines. Crossing over here. Looking to lay it up. Block there. Bailey on the block on the near side. He gets the block. Dorn takes it down the floor on the near side. Dorn feeds it to Bailey up top. Bailey. From the near elbow, not there, so going to reset back up top, then sets the pick on the right side for giving it off. Pick and roll's not there, so going in the corner. DeVries. DeVries on the near side, trying to cross over on Kofi. Not there, so gives it back up top. And right, feeds it down low, the two-handed slam. Great ball movement. Bailey on the two-handed slam. Good job there by Enright working the baseline, and Bailey. Easy dunk. You don't think it would happen until tomorrow at that point, yeah. It's too late in the night. Although Luka happened late at night. Near side, left side, back up top. Dines. Right side to CBM. Trying to cross over here on Miles. Goes back up top, going for Kofi. Kofi gives it off on the near side to Woods. He'll float that up from the baseline, and that one was no good. There's an offensive foul regardless. Number 5 on USC. with 3:56 to go in the first half. 29-28. Yeah, Cam Woods on that one. His first. In terms of foul trouble, Wilkerson and Alexis each with 2 for Indiana. Ezra with 2 for USC. A much better game than Xavier. Yeah, I had a feeling. It would be. Yeah, Peacock usually gets priority because Peacock streams usually do better. But I knew that UConn game was going to suck. This one I thought was going to be pretty good. I'm glad we got to do this one. It really depends on the network with a lot of stuff. Really depends on the network. (29-28) your score, the under 4 timeout. USC currently top team in the last 4 in. Yeah, again, I think this one is going to be. This one's going to be the winner of this game is going to end up in the tournament. Loser, I think, is on the bubble. I mean, they're already on the bubble, but. Calvin Noy posts he's angry lost 30K because he was home for the birth of his son. What, with the Pro Bowl? You're not going to get paid if you don't play in the game. I mean, that's the rules.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he didn't lose my. Oh, he didn't get fined. He didn't get fined. He didn't get fines. If you don't play in a game, you don't get paid. It's not a fine. It's just you don't get paid. So it makes sense. You're not gonna get paid if you don't show up to work. Yeah, the Minner hire I think is a really good move. I think Minner was phenomenal with the Chargers. I think the big selling point was the fact that Owe did nothing with the Ravens. Owe did nothing. Gets straight to the Chargers, immediately puts up 10 sacks. Minner, I think, is a really solid move. Kevin King Harder, I hate that move for them. I hate that move for him. Right, Cavs Clippers play tomorrow, man. You don't need to like take a flight. Just meet the team there. Yamura gets huge win and momentum, absolutely on that one. Yeah, they move in the bracket too. Get some more breathing room. Yeah, Cavs King Harden. Harden has nothing left in the tank at this point. Ravens didn't do anything messed up. It was a story about his son with the Patriots. It was actually a story about when he was with the Patriots. It was not with the Ravens. How much have you been on the Pro Bowl? Hopefully nothing. Yeah, thanks for not doing this Christmas Pro Bowl. Yep, I did not watch a second of it. I was like, I want the ratings to suffer, so they get rid of the game. DeVries takes it down the floor and gives it up by the logo to Enright. Back on the way here, 29-28 your score. Enright on the near side, on the right side. Gives off now, gives it off to DeVries. DeVries give and go. The shot there, Bailey blocked from behind. The Duncan tank got blocked, and the rebound on the play goes for USC on the right elbow on the far side. They'll reset back up top with Arenas. Arenas trying to dump it down low, poked away by Kofi. The pass to Kofi gets poked away, but stays with USC. And then a foul on Arenas before the pass to Dines down low for the slam. Team's 8th, the 1-1 coming up. Bring back the Pro Bowl game. We gotta figure something out. Because right now it's nuts. $50 on the AFC. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good then. 29-28 your score. I want the AC to win. I knew Sayers and Flacco couldn't win. Oh yeah, there's no way they were going to. What if the NFC wins every year with the Pro Bowl? At this rate. So Arena's going to the line for a 1-1. First free throw, the 1-1. Got it. NC State up by 1. All right. Close one there. Second free throw for Arenas. And this one is going to circle out. No good. Rim of the play by Indiana. DeVries gets the board, gives it off on the far side. Hoosiers will take it down. Bailey gets picked on the right side, set by Dorn. Bailey now looking to post up. He's got 1-1 matchup with Dines. Not going to take it. Instead, going to reset. Try to reset at least to the near side in the corner. Finds Enright, goes back up top. DeVries crosses it over here on Kofi. Now dumps it off by the far block. Bailey puts up the shot, blocked by Dines. All 7 for 5, and he gets the block. And USC taking it down. Woods by the free throw line. Resets up top. Pick on the left side set by Kofi. Trying to go off the pick. Step back 3. Line driving out, but Dines gets the board. Wins the box out there. Another offensive rebound for the Trojans. Clock resets. Woods going to hold it here. Woods crossing over. Gets around his own man Dines. Back up top. Pick on the left side set by Kofi. If it goes up top, 5 on the clock. CBM. 3 ball. Step back. That one clanks off the rim, off the hands of Indiana. Though staying with USC. Woods in the near corner. Gets it back to Dines. Then sets a pick on the left side. Woods trying to work the baseline. Woods will give it back up top. Try a 3. Arenas. That one misses short. And this time, Indiana gets the board. And a reach-in foul going against USC as DeVries took a shot. The rebound's bad for this one. Took a shot to the face. Team 6. Won the UFL last year? DC. DC won the UFL last year. Oh, wait, Seahawks 23 Pats. Who wins? Oof. I would say the Seahawks by a hair. But it's not good. Pick on the right side set by Bailey. Push in the back. No call, but still got the finger roll to go on the near side. And we're all not up at 30. Connerway. Getting the layup to go. So did he have officially retired tonight? Oh, man. Heck of a career. Heck of a career as a fullback. Woods. On the right side to Arenas. Arenas gets a pick on the left side from Kofi. Arenas back up top, 10 on the clock, trying to cross over here in DeVries. He'll try the long 2 from the far elbow. Bad shot choice. But Indiana's going to call for a foul on the floor. 1-on-1 coming up. That's going to be number 9 on Indiana with the push-in. Retro Game Guy found, Medieval PS1. Oh, nice. I have a PS1 back in the day. I love playing PS1. Game of Life, Madden on there. Crash Bandicoot, of course. Some great games on the PS1. All right, good, Russ. You're good on that one. You're filming a feature film with famous actors? Oh, that's incredible. Oh, man. You know, I know I've heard, like, the behind the scenes, like, those days are long on studio sets. That's awesome. Hopefully it comes out good. I'll have to watch it when it comes out. Easter checking in for USC. Arenas checking out. Spyro, of course, Spyro, yep. Kofi at the line. First one of the 1-on-1 is good. USC back in front. Kofi, about 53% of the line this season. Indiana football has more recent national championships and highs than the USC. That is somehow true. Because the universe makes no sense nowadays. Second free throw is good. Kofi 2 for 2 that trip. And checking in. It's Brownell. As Kofi checks out. 85 seconds to go. A loser probably needed 1 or 2 in conference tournament. Yeah, probably. Yeah, 1 and done would not be enough. 1 and done, you're in trouble. You got to get at least 1 win. Especially now with the expanded format. Yeah, you have to. Nevada comes down, beats Boise. Oh, man. Yeah, Boise's in trouble this year. Boise's not that good this year. Pick on the right side set by Bailey. Now from the near elbow, Connerway. Feeds it low to Bailey. And that ball goes out of play. Tight defense there by Dines. It's been a menace down low. Dines only averaging about 13 minutes per game this season, but he's been on the floor a lot today for just 7 minutes last game against Rutgers. And he's been playing well down low defensively. A few blocks. I don't want to get anything down low. Castlevania. I've never played that one, but I've heard good things about it. Yeah, this close to the entire half. Yeah, it's crazy. Hasn't been a 3-score game at any point. I think the largest lead was 6. Bailey wants a challenge on that. Both teams have their timeouts. Use it or lose it. So Bailey will get the challenge. I get the Verse to challenge that one. If this stands, it's Indiana's 6th turnover of the game. -2 in that department. Offensive rebounds, USC is +6. They're 7-1. So despite shooting just 38% from the field, for starting 7 for 7, they're just 5 for their last 24. And yet they're up by 2, partly because of offensive rebounds. And hitting their free throws. Yeah, nothing after one in the Seattle game. Sixers up by 11. Holy cow. 2-2 Leafs over the Oilers. All right. Good one there. Yeah, St. Louis is a class of the A10 right now. Yep, NFC won the Pro Bowl. I did not watch a second of it. Nor do I have any desire to. Pro Bowl's a sham at this point. So still looking at the challenge here. And Bailey thought it was not off him. The 16 Falcons, the worst defensive team to ever play in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're pretty bad. 13 Broncos, though. 13 Broncos. And he's going to win the challenge. Yeah, that did not go off his name. If 13 Broncos were the worst. That team had no defense. Inbound to the far side. Indiana maintaining possession. DeVries. Double teams. Tries to split the double. Now resets back up top. Connerway. Picking the left side set. By DeVries. Now trying to get by CBM. Working the baseline. No look pass. Down low. And the block there by Dines. Once again. Out of bounds. Going back to USC. Not that would have mattered because it's a shot clock violation. But Dines. Another block for him. The big man down low. Averaging about a block per game this season. He's got a lot of blocks tonight. H-Chan threw a tutty to Joe Burrow. Jeez. 6 blocks for USC already this game. They're averaging 5.5 per game this season. 6 already in the first half. 3 ball, catch and shoot 3. They try to get the 2 for 1. Not there, but the rebound play falls for Arenas. An offensive board, number 8 for them. They're +7 in offensive rebounds. Arenas gets it, and then he gets fouled. I believe by Connerway. 2 free throws coming up. Another second chance opportunity here for the Trojans. They're just 5 for their last 25 from the field, but they can't get any boards. The foul actually is on Bailey. He was the one that made the contact, and Arenas going back to the free throw line. Arenas not good at the line this season. Just 36%. But he gets the first. I don't expect a guard to be 36% at the line, but here we are. Second free throw here. Let's see up 9 now. Oh, man. It's a big one for them. Arenas up to 8. Averages about 9 or about 8 per game this season. Give him 9. Let's go 2 for 2 at the line. Indiana taking down the floor here. 44 seconds. Pick on the right side set. Cross it over here. Enright lays it up high off the backboard, off the rim. No good. Rim on the play. Falls for USC. And then a reach-in foul. A dumb foul there by Connerway. It's 2 more free throws coming up here for the Trojans. And there's a 4-second difference for the shot clock on the game clock. So they have a chance to get a 3 for 1, essentially. They both roughly around 25 points here with the Falcons out slightly more. You know, the Broncos defense was terrible that season. But Falcons were not good either. First free throw, line driving in for Woods. 5-point game. Coming down, Wizard Waverly Place. Oh, that's awesome. He seems like a really nice guy from what I can tell. He seems like a nice guy. I love watching that show growing up. Thoughts on the Harden trade to Cleveland? I don't get it for the Cavs. Harden is a cancer at this point. He's washed. He has nothing left in the tank, I don't think. I wouldn't begin with Garland for Harland. I went with Garland for Harden. Same free throw. Too strong. Rebound. Falls for Indiana. If Fields' his quarterback, they might have won it. Taking it down here. Yeah, Broncos' draft was not good that year. Holding it here. 12 on the shot clock. Again, about a 3-second difference. Pick underneath. Now we'll spin around. Feeds it out wide. Wants a foul, not there. Bailey, 3, 2, running 3 for DeVries. That one, no good off the rim. 2 seconds, 1. And that will end the half. 35-30 your score. USC has not shot the ball well by any means. They started 7 for 7. Then they have just 5 for their last 25. And despite all of that, Despite their leading scorer being 3 for 13 from the field. Trojans have a 5-point lead. The offensive rebounding has been the difference, +7 in that department. Probably getting better this year. I didn't watch a second of it. 35-30 USC, +9 in second chance points, 9-0 in that department. Flags on hot circle now. Yeah, Flag and Knipple are really good right now. Broncos lost to the Pats in OT that year, and every Broncos bandwagon Broncos fan act like their dogs were shot. There's still an entire season left to play. But that was a bad blown lead. That was a really bad blown lead in that one. I put a pull up. Who do you think wins this one? They have a King James again. Yes, they do. Not that King James. Mucky Paul Carl in that one. Super Bowl 60 helmet? I got it on the NFL shop. The NFL shop has Super Bowl 60 helmet. So, eBay's got one as well. I think it might have been eBay. I forget if it was eBay or NFL shop, but I got on one of those places. But got this bad boy. I love this. I try to get the big helmet every year, and then I collect the mini helmets for every Super Bowl that they make. I mean, they made everyone from 25 on, so I've got that, and then there's 6 others that they made retroactively. So I've got those, but I want to eventually collect them all. I want to eventually have, even if it's custom made, Super Bowl 4, 5, like all those. I would love to have like 60 mini helmets like that. I started that Super Bowl helmet collection about 4 years ago. My actual thoughts on Bad Bunny at halftime. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But I know from people that have seen him live that he puts on a good show. So I'm keeping an open mind with it. Hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's really good. His music's not my cup of tea, but seems like a nice guy. Seems like a good guy. So I hope it's a good show. He was good at 54. When he was a guest star at Super Bowl 54, he was good. So I'm hoping it's more of the same. The Broncos with the Jags with 16 fans were ticked off. Yeah, they were booing. You're 28-point favorites. They were booing at halftime. They were at 14-12 at the half, and they were booing. It was nuts. They were literally booing at halftime. With the 2-point lead. May pulling straight on the Super Bowl? I could not. No, not a 4-pick first half. I could not see that. How am I feeling my head? Well, it's not an authentic one. So it's a replica. So you have this base underneath. So yeah, it technically, like, sort of, but then it gets stuck at the top because it doesn't fit that. My parents say this is with a passion. Don't pay attention to halftime show that much. That's fair. Like, there's a thing here. Most helmets are, like, open at the bottom. This has a base underneath. He's a wrestling fan? I didn't know he was a wrestling fan. Did not know that. Like, it technically can't fit on my head if it didn't have that base underneath. 35-30 your score. We're at halftime right now. We're going to stay on for halftime. Flags are better than I thought. Yeah, Flags are a really good player. 23 Jackson for the bye, maybe the least offensive team in the history of offense. That team sucked. That team, 0-8, and every game was double digits. Now, granted, that schedule was brutal. To be fair to the Jaguars, the first 8 games were brutal. The Chiefs, playoff team. Seahawks, Super Bowl champion. Raiders were bad that year. Raiders were just terrible that year. But Seahawks, Super Bowl champion. They played the Chargers. That was a playoff team. They played... Well, the Rams were bad. But 6 of their 8 games. Chiefs, playoff team. Chargers, playoff team. Seahawks, champion. Broncos, AFC finalists. Niners, they played as well. And they played the Colts, playoff team. And the Niners, NFC finalists. Colts, someone. Oh, man. Yep. No one wants to watch a halftime of Chris Simpson like Florio? No, they do not. But I guess this is what they do when they don't have live coverage of the game. I guess the studio crew, when they go home for the night, they just show them at the convention center. He wrestled Backlash? I didn't know that. I picked us for the Super Bowl, but some people have barely even heard of the Super Bowl watch. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. The whole point is to get people that wouldn't watch the game. And you're going to grow the audience internationally. He's got a big international following. He's got a big Hispanic following. That's a target demographic the NFL's been trying to break into for years. And this is really going to help, I think. So, I'm hoping it's a good show. I really hope it's a good show. And not my cup of tea music-wise, but I'm keeping an open mind. I've been wrong about halftime shows before. I thought Maroon 5 was going to be good. They sucked. And I thought, Kendrick, I was like, oh, I'm terrified about Kendrick. I'm like, how the heck is this going to work? And it worked very well. So, hopefully I'm wrong. Harry puts on a great show, though. He sold out Chase Field a couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 nights in a row at Chase Field. So, seemed like a good time. From what I could see on like the Snapchat stories and the Instagram stories for people who went, seemed like a pretty good time that show. So, well, Kendrick is more just like an entire rap halftime show, 13 minutes with rap, and then having to censor yourself and whatnot. I was worried it's gonna be like he might accidentally like curse a little bit, and then they have to like bring the filters out. I was about to get Jizzy fired. I don't think it's gonna happen. Someone back to interconference matchup this close to end of regular season. Yeah, I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised by that. Man went from being on Subway in 2013 to being unplayable. What game did I think he was cooked? The playoff game against the Colts was really bad. The second half of 2014 was when everything really started to fall apart. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out a ton on the channel as we try and grow this community even more. Well, if I'm going to use that for a 35-second short, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 35-second short, yeah, that's more than fine. More than okay. Everybody's going to do great and could be a true cultural turning point. We could be. No, he's got the audience here. He's going to have about 130 million people watching it. So he's got the platform. This is going to get very interesting. I hope it's a really good show. I really hope so. I've not heard any rumors about Hunter X. I've not heard anything about that, but that would be incredible. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Detroit, yeah. Yes, to be losing? Oh, man. I've not heard anything about Hunter X, but that would be an insane poll. We're at halftime right now. 35-30 your score. USC started 7 for 7. They made just 5 field goals the final 16 minutes. A +8 in offensive rebounds. If Jay-Z's not fired, who gets halftime next year? I have no idea. BTS is a shot. The odds, I'll go 50%. Nevada gets OT against Boise. Oh, wow. I think BTS either way. Although Harry Styles. I actually might think Harry Styles in that one. Big man with a 2. Appreciate you, Tom. Thoughts on the possible Kubiak hire? Possible Kubiak hire. Wait. What Kubiak hire? With the Raiders, or is there a different Kubiak hire? I mean, if you're talking about Kubiak to the Raiders, I love that move for them. I don't love sprinting at the halftime show. I would love that. I love that move for the Raiders. You want an offensive-minded guy to work with Mendoza. You want a guy that seems like a young, bright mind. Yeah, Raiders. Yeah, Kubiak. Yeah. I was confused by that because it looks like it's going to happen. So, I think it's a great move. It was the obvious move for the Raiders. You need an offensive-minded guy to help out with Mendoza, and you can just start from scratch. I like it a lot. Yeah, Harry depends on the album. Yeah, I'm skeptical about this album for Harry. Because Aperture debuted at number 1, but it's slipping very quickly. It's going to lose all cultural relevance. That song is not really that catchy. It's not really... I don't know how to describe that song. I don't know how to describe Aperture. Like, it's very much a late 90s dance hall kind of song. It's not really pop. And if the album trends in that direction, I don't know what it's gonna look like. Because it is not I think a very pop friendly album or rock friendly album. Gatorade color blue, yeah, that's the safest bet. Both teams have blue in their colors. Makes sense. Yeah, I would probably go blue for Gatorade color. Can Crosby finally be having Vegas fronts? That's the $1 million question. JC, he could theoretically choose himself for the halftime show. But I'm sure it was in the contract that, like, you can't choose yourself. I'm sure that was somewhere in the contract. Like Flowers, Appetite, Ordinary Fears probably feels too much like a song that fits about 10 years earlier. Yeah, no on that one. It blew a plus 260? Oh, wow. What color is the favorite? I'd arbitrage that with, like, green or something. Promos unwatchable. It's like NFL Street Real Life on PlayStation 2. They need to bring those games back. I love the NFL Street games. NFL Street games were so much fun to play. They sort of did a street mode in Madden. It's not the same. Not even close to the same, but... Okay, backing away in just a little bit here. SC on the bubble leads SMU by 4 at the under 14 out. Close one there in the ACC. So 35-30 your score. Did I know that, JP? Did not know that. Okay, backing away in just a little bit here. And if you like what you see, that like button, subscribe, helps out on the channel. So we're past 11 o'clock on the East Coast. 8 o'clock Pacific time. I appreciate all you guys being here on this late night, wherever you are in the country. Right, Flowers felt like a 2013 song. It did yes, it did very much feel like that. Or it kind of feels like 2015. I don't know about that. Apate, major 2014 vibes. I'll bet you I gave off like 2010 vibes. Like 2009, like Ting Ting. It's like, that's not my name. I actually gave off 2009 vibes. You know, Fly Zone was really good. And those street games were so fun to play, the guy wouldn't play them if they came back. No, I would buy Street. If it got good ratings, I'd buy them. Yeah, the No Fly Zone was really good. Yeah, pre-Heck ACB was a Hall of Fame receiver. Worst song of each year, the 2020s. Oh, man. Ugh. The 6-7 song has to be the worst of 25. The 6-7 song is not even music. Honorable mentions of Peanuts to an Elephant by Lil Wayne. Produced by Lin-Manuel Miranda. That song is interesting. When they have over 126, I'm going to take under on that one. One more Shake It Off and Bang Bang. That's fair. Now, give me a second, guys. My Peacock is acting up a little bit. Oh, what's going on? Give me a second, guys. We're going to back away in just a little bit. My Peacock is being a little bit weird. It's being like in freeze frame almost. So give me a second here. We'll try this again. I don't know why I did that. But 35-30 your score early on. I don't know why I did that. I can't explain it, but we're going to try this again. Sorry about that, guys. My Peacock was not working after working flawlessly beforehand. Let's try that again. 35-30 your score. While that was taking place, 37-32. And the duration, I like timing it. 37-32. Give me a second here. Get back to where we were. Well, there's like history with the anthem length. Like, if you know the artist well, especially if it's a, okay, now we're good. Especially if it's an artist that you've seen the anthem on YouTube. Like, Reba, you knew was going to be under. Because every anthem she did was pretty straight by the book. All right, now we're back over here. And the block attempt by CBM, or the dunk attempt by CBM blocked by Alexis. It's a block party right now. But CBM is down in some pain after that one, so we have a stoppage here. Baker Mazzara, the grad transfer from Auburn, averaging 19 per game this season. This would be a big loss for the Trojans, as he is down in some pain, although he does get back up. But he's not putting... Oh, no, he's not putting any weight. Oh, no. Oh, you hate to see that. No weight being put on his right leg right now. So CBM is bad. Wait, that's a real song, Big Tiger? Holy cow. Yeah, that's going to be the worst. Oh, yeah, bent away. It's not supposed to bend. Yep, there's the replay. Oh, yeah, and then he landed on it too. Oh, no. Yeah, bent away was not supposed to bend, and then Alexis landed on it. So CBM is, you have to wonder. You have to wonder how long he's going to be out. You figure his day is done. USC by 5 are probably going to do without their, one of their leading scorers on the season. Indiana going right to left. USC left to right. On the near side, Dorn back up top. It goes. And right, pick on the right side. Set up. Bounce pass down low. Goes off the knee of a USC defender. They got numbers here on the steal. 3-on-2. Ezra. Layup. Got it. 37-34. Or 39-32, I should say. Wilkerson. Back up top and right. And right gives it off by the arc on the left side. Pick on the right side set. DeVries dumps it down low. Second block. Trying to spin around his man. One-on-one coverage. Alexis gets inside with ease. There's no help defense, so I'm not sure what that was on USC's part. But the easy two-headed slam spinning around. Alexis. Down to a 5-point game. Woods. Up top, Kofi. Fakes the give to Arenas. They're going to post up here on the near side. Double teams on the near block. Tip pass. Out of bounds. Staying with USC. Right, other than that, yeah, it's got to be that. Yeah, but those are AI, so I don't know if that counts. Six-yard reception. Any player to get that? I would not. I would say no on that. I would go no. Unless Shahid gets behind. I don't know how. Near side, Woods. Pick on the left side, set by Ezra. Trying to get around 5 on the clock. Crossing over. Pulls up by the free throw line. Now kicks it out wide on the far side. 2-1. Shot clock violation. Shot was no good either way. At least that song is like undeniably catchy. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you being here for this one. 39-34 your score. Vaughn's still trying to skate. I mean, good for her. Who's to stop her? Good for her. The shot clock expired while the ball was still in his hands, so... They're reviewing for a foul? The ball was still in his hands before... If there was a shooting foul, the ball was in his hands before the shot went off, so... They're taking a look at this right now. Slow start to this half with a CBM injury, and now this review. But I'm assuming that this is not a... It's going to stay as a shot clock violation. Yeah, when the contact was made on the block, the ball was still in his hands. The buzzer expired, or the clock expired. I would assume this is Indiana ball, shot clock violation. After that lengthy review, and it is. Most of them not happy about that one, but there were complaints. See if they make the tournament or NIT. They're not making the tournament. NIT, maybe. Kicks it back up top to DeVries. DeVries guarded by Kofi. Now resets back by the logo. Go to the right side. Pick on the left side set. Now goes to the right side in the far corner. Gets by Woods. Floats over the baseline. Alley-oop. And not there, but Alexis gets fouled on the dunk attempt. Team's first. Wisconsin IU. Who do I think wins that one? Ooh. I'm going with Wisconsin. I'm going whiskey. So fouled on the alley-oop. Staying with Indiana, inbound underneath on the left side. It goes to Wilkerson. Wilkerson kicks it out. Corner three, DeVries. That one good. Catch and shoot. Down to a 2-point game. DeVries for three. The 34% three-point shooter. Now Woods will take it down the floor. Woods gives it off. Pump fake here. Ezra dumps it down low. Bad pass there. Looking for Kofi. Tipped away. Staying with Indiana as a result. The left side set goes back up top and right. DeVries crosses over. Tries for the double. Loose the handle. Sloppy dribbling there. USC now in control. 3-on-2. Arenas will try and take it himself foul, and he'll shoot 2 on the layup. Darnold first score touchdown pass? Yes. I'll go with that. So 2 free throws for Arenas as he takes himself on the 3-on-2 for getting by Enright, and then Enright gets the foul trying to catch up. So that song was literally made like as a sincere thing, and it became like, it was just insane what it became. First free throw for Arenas. Line driving in. Second free throw. Got it to go off the rim. Eventually, grab one. Yeah, that was bad. Big Energy was not a good song. Big Energy was really bad. And right now, after the free throws by Arenas were good. Near side, 3. DeVries has won this half. Can't get a second. Strong rebound there for USC by Arenas. Bounce pass down low from half court. The dunk attempt blocked from behind, but foul on Alexis. Kofi. Blocked from behind, but first off, a phenomenal find there by Arenas from half court. A bounce pass, but Alexis committed the contact. I like Dance Monkey. I do like that song. Two free throws here for Kofi. Transfer from Virginia. First free throw. Got it. Back up to a 5-point game. And Alexis will check out. It's 3 fouls on him. Second free throw. That one's good. 2 for 2. DeVries gives it off, and Enright will take it down the floor on the left side. He's guarded up top by Arenas. 4 minutes gone in the second half. 43-37. Pick on the right side set. Enright goes back up top, kicks out wide, 3 ball. Not there, was contested, can't get it, but stays with Indiana as it goes off the hands of Ezra. So Indiana will get a rare second chance. They've not been good on the offensive glass. But when we get back here, 43-37. USC, it's still cursed, yeah, at that point. Oh, the ABC song remade to get rid of the elemental people. Wait, what? Oh. 43-37 your score. Yeah, if you like what you see, they like button, subscribe. Helps us out on the channel. Has to be a chance to win it. Come all the way back. Oh boy. There's a foul trouble. Alexis on 3. No one else more than 2. Alexis, quiet night for him. Just 4 points. Averaging about 7 per game this season. NC State wins. Oh boy. Close one. Friday's room because production's fine. Rebecca's vocals are... Yeah, it's, the lyrics are the biggest issue. Yeah, exactly. Like, it sounds okay. It sounds like everything else from that time period, but the lyrics are just... Oof. The lyrics are the issue. Travel from LA to Indiana, go to class the next day. You assume they go to class. NC State by 2.5. Oof, that's a bad beat. That's rough for you. USC just 1 for their last 10 behind the arc. It's very much like early 2010s vocals. Everything was sounding like that back then. It's nostalgic in a way. I do love that song, even though I know it sucks. For the under 16 to now 43-37. Plus the backdoor cover, yep. That's rough, Joe. That is rough. And while I will tell him at a little bear in a red hood, oh, jeez. Yeah, go home at that point. Yeah, Friday be nowhere near the worst. No, not at all. Yeah, Saturday was a bad song. Cyber Chase premiering April 16th. It's still going to be about the environment. Near side in the corner, Enright. Back up top it goes. Tries to catch and shoot 3. Wilkerson circles out. Remember the play by USC. It's Arenas taking it down the floor here, going left to right. Indiana right to left. Pick on the left side set. Feeds it down low. Open, but loses the handle. Kofi can't get a grasp on that one. And it's picked up by DeVries. Down the left side. Enright. Pick on the right side set by Bailey. Enright goes back up top. Going for Wilkerson. Wilkerson trying to drive here. Finger roll as he gets by Woods with ease. Down to a 4-point game. What about that? Well, that was meant to be a parody. So... And no one's there for USC to inbound the ball, so it's a turnover on the play. No one was there for USC to pick the ball. So 5 seconds. Back to Indiana as a result. Wilkerson got the bucket last time. Gives it off on the right side. Picking the left side set by Wilkerson. Working the baseline now. Feeds it up top. High pass, but still got by Dorn. He'll try the three. Contested three over the hands of Arenas. Can't get it, and no harm done for USC as the rebound falls for the Trojans. Down the near side here, it's Woods. Woods gives it off out wide to Williams. Williams, and since picking the right side, Arenas now. Back up top. Arenas crossing over. Fakes the two. Gives it off and set behind the arc for Woods. Woods picking the left side, set by Ezra. 7 on the clock. Drives inside. Finger roll. Too strong. Rebound the play, though. Falls right back for Ezra. Ezra fouled and one. Another offensive board for the Trojans. Ezra's good on that one. I don't want to watch Man That Show until they switch back to math. I agree. I've never heard that song, JP. Portland Clyburn Suns. Yeah, it's rough right now for the Suns. They hit a wall. Any of the All-Star break, they've hit a wall. So like so much elementary level math to cover. But Hacker's not threatening anymore. Hacker's not like a threatening villain at this point. Ezra at the line for the N1. He's got 8 points today. Looking to get to 9 here, and he will be able to do so. Back up to a 7-point game. Again, no CBM for USC the rest of the way. He was not putting any pressure on that right foot, that right knee. 1 minute into the second half. And right. Gives it off. 3. Dorn. Too strong. Just jacking up threes at this point. Contested 3. Not there. Ezra gets the board. Gives it off to Woods. Woods gets put on the right side from Ezra. Woods on the near side. Tries to bounce pass it to Ezra. Not there. So goes back up top. Resetting for Easter. Now Easter gives it to Williams. Williams kicks it out wide on the near side. 3 ball open. Largest lead today. 10-point game. Any events only in Peacock? No. No, not for the Olympics. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. A 6-0 run, a 10-2 run as well for USC over the last 3 minutes. It's Indiana 1 for their last 6 from the field. Largest lead. Corner 3. How's it going, Roll Tide? Appreciate you tuning in. Next set I'll be covering. I have no idea. I have no idea on that one, Roll Tide. I appreciate you tuning in for the commercial bits. I love doing those. But I have no idea the next one I cover. I know I always cover ads after the game is done. So if there's an ad that catches my eye in a bad way, I'll review that ad at the Super Bowl. But in terms of historical ones, I'm not sure what the next one is going to be. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know, though. I will post it when I figure it out, but I have no idea at this point. But I'll definitely do videos after the Super Bowl is done on the ads. You know, find the curling game on Wednesday. Got scared a minute. Oh, no, I think it's on, like, MSNBC or something. Fox rights expired for this World Cup. I think they do. I hope they do, at least. Because they do a terrible job. Well, a few minutes ago, what did I think of the Pro Bowl? I did not watch it. Did not watch a second of the Pro Bowl. It was a sham. It was an absolute sham. The NBC share 2030. Anyone but Fox. Fox does a crap job with the World Cup. NBC would do a phenomenal job with it. Yeah, I think Wednesday might be digital only. Let me think. Let me look. Olympics schedule. It is. Well, they make this impossible to navigate. Watched way too much for how awful it was. Yeah, I was like, I'm not giving a second of my attention. ABC's World Cup coverage was pretty good. In 2014, at least, it was pretty good. 2014, they did a really good job in Brazil. Miami makes a tournament if they win out but lose the conference championship easily. Yes. One loss, they're in. The ESPN was phenomenal in 2014. That was the best they ever did it. They had a post-game show every night, and it was a really good post-game show. ESPN was really good with it. They made it feel like a big event. Yeah, the graphics are a bit too long for that, yeah. A bit too large. But yeah, Miami would make it for sure. 1 loss, Miami's in. 2 losses in. 3 loss, first 4. 4 losses out. That's my guess. 1 loss, Miami, you're in the field. You can't not have a 1-loss team miss the tournament. It defeats the entire purpose of the regular season. And they get top 25 votes, too. You're not going to push them out of the tournament if they're being in the top 25. Back on the way here after the timeout called by Indiana. Getting the largest lead for either team today. USC up by 10. On the left side, Conaway gets the pick on the right side. Gives it off on the near side. Wilkerson going to try a 3. That one way offline. Misses short. Indiana just jacking up 3s at this point. They're 1 for the last 8 from the field. USC gets the pick on the right side here by Ezra. Now pick on the left side by Ezra on the far side. Woods up top. Easter back to Woods. Pass out wide. Now going to reset up top with Arenas. Arenas gets a pick. Offensive foul. 3 was no good either way, but we'll get the pick on Kofi. Moving screen. Second foul. Yeah, now it's Labia. 3, it's Kid Rock. No surprises there. No surprises. I don't know what he's going to do, but no surprises there with the halftime show. Back on the way. Up top here. Conaway going to slow things down. Pick on the right side set. Conaway trying to get off the pick. He'll go back up top. Open for 3 is DeVries. DeVries for 3. That one no good. They're not really going inside. Not really challenging him inside. Room on the play by USC. And on the far side. Dumping it down low. Ezra. Holding it and resets back up top for Arenas by the logo. Arenas calling for the pick. Not going to get it. Instead, a pass to himself. Bounce pass out of bounds. Staying with USC. He's trying to give it off on the far side of the court. But I stay in the same spot. Somehow fell right back to him. Olympics start. Well, the opening ceremony is Friday, but technically they start tomorrow. 4 loss Miami, first 4 out. Yes, 4 loss Miami would not be making it. Crossover spins around. Arenas floats it up from the Big Ten logo. That one no good. Room of the play. Falls for Alexis. Feeds it down the floor. DeVries. Back up top. Gets pick on the left side. Wilkerson. Drives. Kicks out wide in the far corner. Wilkerson. Pull up jumper from the baseline on the far side. That one's good. Stops the 10-2 run. It probably should be the Senior Bowl. I don't hate that idea. Up top, Ezra. Now Arenas. Pick on the left side, set by Ezra. Arenas tries the shot. Foul in. 1 by the free throw line. Floats it up with the contact from the free throw line. Arenas knocking that one down. A chance to extend the lead even more. The NBC does a good job with everything they do for the most part. The Olympics technically start tomorrow. We'll be live for mixed doubles curling. But the ceremony is on Friday. Free throw is good. Iowa in. Iowa's in. Jeezy, I'm not sure what happened to him. I haven't thought about him in a while. Near side on left side, trying to work the baseline out. Conaway in the restricted area, gotta get rid. Puts up a shot. That one tight defense there, straight up, no good. Rim on the play by USC. They'll have to push the floor quickly on the near side. Arenas back out wide, open. Woods for 3. No one bothering to close down him. Why don't you? 14-point game. Sure was the problem I was streaming. No, I would not have. The problem is Super Bowl play the Super Bowl site. That'd be cool. All the scouts are there too. They did it with the Shrine Bowl. They used to do it with Shrine Bowl. A lot of viewers. Well, they have to be able to change the channel. That'd be the problem. Another timeout called by Indiana. It's Woods drilling that 3. A 12-2 run. And Indiana just 1 for their last 6 from the field, 1 for their last 9 from 3. Wilkerson is 3 for 7 behind the arc. The rest of the team just 3 for 16. Indiana out. I think loser of this game is out. Said winner's going to be in, loser's out. Arenas 17, Woods with 13 now. He's 2 for 3 behind the arc. Pro Bowl, because it's been a joke for a while. The Pro Bowl is a complete sham at this point. Deserving guys, like, guys that are are getting in do not deserve to be in. So, there's just nothing really to talk about with that. Right? Anything noteworthy? No, no chance. No chance on that. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. Try to grow this community even more. $55-41 your score. It's a close game of the halftime break. USC, no CBM, no problem as of late. Yeah, the crown for Indiana, yeah. Look at one, IT. All 70 off charity. Yes, they should. Toy plane insurance. Let's do it. How would Jimmy John's Barbosa do on the Cavs? Terribly. I think he's got enough left in the tank. I think Harden's got nothing left in the tank at this point. You know, go for it, Toasted. Yeah, why not? UCLA in or out? I'm going to go in. I feel bad for the poor lady that did the blood draw. I'm sure she's seen a lot at that point. Two things up, February 6, 22. My childhood and the Pro Bowl. I'm back on our way here. 11:40 to go. 55-41 your score on Peacock. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. Try to go some more once Tyler Conley get it. Yeah, we'll wait on that one. Yeah, how do I tell him? How do I tell him? Saw his friend's name in it? I'd ask him some questions, yeah. I don't know why you would find your friend's name in that, but yeah. It was up before the blood draw? Oh, wow. In or out? Ohio State basketball. Out. There was actually a technical on Kofi during the timeout, during the under 12 timeout. There was a technical on Kofi, so 2 free throws for Indiana. Just so we need to come back in this one. They knocked down the 2. Wilkerson. Saw some JC release a massive hit song. It's been a bit. Drunken Love? Could be someone else. Might be, I don't know. Mississippi Valley State, they're definitely in. They're making it. Up top it goes for DeVries. Lewis Handle gets it right back. Tight defense by Ezra now. Gives it off on the right side. Gives it off to Alexis. Alexis gives it off. Now bounce fast on low. DeVries wide open. Gets by Ezra. Double team. Gonna try the 3 and right. That one's good. A 5-point possession there for Indiana after the technical foul. And it's a 9-point game. He doesn't have nothing left in the tank, but I don't think he's the piece that the Cavs need. Down low, offensive foul. Look at the charge on Ezra. He's been a cancer everywhere he's been. Ezra on the far side. Stacey's career over? No. No, he's a legacy act at this point. And Indiana right back in this thing thanks to a technical foul and a wide open 3. Right, Coppin State not being term eligible despite having 3 wins. Up top, DeVries. Gives out wide on the far side. Alexis now. Crossing over. Gets by Easter. Spins around. Goes back up top. Open door. Going to take the 3 off the dribble. That one circles out. Rebound on the play. Tipped out. And going to USC. Last touched by Indiana after Dorn missed that 3 off the dribble. Oh, that sucks, David. Great. Cavs Clippers on the trade. Cavs, I give a C-. Clippers, I give a B+. Should have used on JZ? A little bit, yeah. Back on our way here. Up top it goes for Dine. Sees him for the first time in the set. Gets the pick on the left side. Arenas. And they'll get a foul on Indiana. Blocking foul. That'll be their 5th. $10:25 to go in the second half. Inbound from the near side here. Ezra goes up top to Dines. He gets a pick on the left side. Woods driving here. Floats it for the third block. That one's good. Nothing but net. Nice pick there by Dines. Drop the cup of water you're drinking. Oh, man. Just shaking? Jeez. Crossing over here. Wilkerson. Picks up his dribble very early on. We'll go back up top, resetting with Enright. Out wide. Wilkerson. Deep three. Logo three. Got it. From the Big Ten logo. A Curry range three. 35 feet. Felt like let it fly, and he got it. Down to an 8-point game. Wilkerson's 4th three of the night. Pick on the left side set by Dines. Now pull jumper on the near side. Arenas can't get it. Rebound on the play. Last touched by Wilkerson. Dines able to force that one to stay with USC. You tried a few weeks, yeah. Probably not tomorrow. Texas, I'm going to say in on Texas. So reset the clock back to 20. Inbound underneath. And a reaching foul there is Easter. That's going to be an offensive foul? I know he slipped out of bounds, I believe. He slipped out of bounds on his own power. So going back to Indiana as a result. Easter just lost the handle. 11th turnover for USC. Average about 12.5 per game. Yeah, I gotta tell the doctor what happened on that one. But yeah, that's just a scary situation, man. Enright. Mizzou. Out. Dorn. Near corner. 3. Wilkerson. Misses that. Would have been his 5th of the night. Strong board there by Ezra. Better person? I have no idea on that one. I don't know either of them personally. Arenas. Directing traffic here. Resets up top with 9 to go. Dines pick on the right side. Ezra crossing over by the top of the arc. Gets picked left side from Dines. Ezra. Finger roll off the pick. 10-point game. DeVries. Looking for the alley-oop. Perfect feed. Going to the right block for Alexis. Canes. Out. 59-51. Near side here. It's Woods. Up top for Ezra. Ezra gives it off and sets a pick. Arenas. Pick on the right side set by Ezra. Now back up top. Feeds it to the right elbow for Ezra. Fakes the pass now to Arenas. Trying to post up here by the elbow. Trying backdoor cut. Not there, but falls right back to Ezra. But then he loses the handle. And back to Indiana. And taking it down the floor left side is Enright. Enright. He'll try and go quick. Now going to slow things down. Wrapping around. Goes up top. DeVries going to try a 3. So can't close down in time. Ezra can't. But the rebound on the play as that one circles out. Dines gets the board. Cal out. Keep track of all the sports to talk about. I appreciate that. Yeah, sports has been my life for a while. For like the last 25 years, sports have just been all I've known. So, I was a guy that had ESPN on all the time growing up. Pick on the right side set by Dines. Try a running 3. Draws the contact. No foul called. Arenas. Can't get refs to buy on that one. Now going quickly as they're caught napping down the floor. Blocked by Dines, but a foul. He'll shoot 2 when we get back. Number 5 on USC. Caught napping going down the floor. Jazz Grizzlies? Yeah, I'm confused what the Jazz are buying, but I like the move for them. Jazz A-, I would say. Yeah, I keep track of everything. I immerse myself with sports like crazy. VT, I'm going to go without. Tear me off the wall when I was told to do a blood draw? Oh, jeez. I was never that bad with needles. Man, that sucks. 59-51, 2 free throws coming up when we get back here. Stein's getting called for that one, his first. Arena's up to 19 points, leading scorer on the team this game. Wilkerson up to 24. Jokic officially ineligible? I'm not sure. It's going to be 65 games. I'm not sure if he's at that point yet. No one else on Indiana has more than 6 points. Wilkerson and Alexis are 12 for 18 combined. The rest of the team just 7 for 29. Appreciate the Saudi fan not paying for garbage Peacock TV. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate being here, Christian. We stream all the time on this channel. Pretty much any Peacock game will do. Peacock game will do that. Would I shed tears? I'd probably quit football at that point. I would quit the sport. Third rebounds for DeVries. We will see. As you can tell, wasn't maybe... Yeah, body literally shut down. Yeah, DeVries had a rough day today. Just 3 points, 4 boards. The underrated timeout, 2 free throws come up, try to get it down to a 2-score game. So right after the game is done, exactly. Yep, after the game is done, we get weird and wackier. And we have a lot of fun on here. So after the game is done, make sure to stick around because we get very weird and very wacky. It gets insane. Oklahoma State. I'm going to go out. All right, back on the way here. 2 free throws coming up. First one for Alexis. Got it. Or Wilkerson, I should say. Got it. It's up to 25 points. Averaging about 20 per game this season. And no one else more than 6 points on Indiana. Second one for Wilkerson. Give him 26. All right, well, in. Down to a 2-score game. It was a 15-point lead at one point. TCU going to go in. Basketball shoe par Winter Olympics? No. No, summer. It's 100% a summer sport. Pick on the right side, set by Ezra. Now goes to the free throw line. Arenas pull-up jumper. Can't get the roll. Rebound on the play. Offensive foul. Over the back for Ezra. That'll be team 6th. Oh, the Colorado, yes. Actually, with the Colorado loss, yeah, let me change that to out, yeah. Trey Them, youth football analyst and Brandon Perna. Appreciate that. You know, Perna, I'm friends with Perna, so. Don't know, like, I follow football analyst on Twitter. I haven't watched a lot of his content. Wisconsin, I think, in. Was it the Winter ones? I didn't realize that. I mean, Rivas has got 4 right now. DeVries has 4. Pick on the right side, set and right. Kicks it out. Fakes the 3, now looks to drive inside. Puts up the shove in the restricted area, forget his man in the air. Wilkerson up to 28. It's down to a 4-point game. Down to a 4-point game. Wilkerson with 28. More than half of Indiana's points thus far. Pick on the right side, set. Arenas now. We'll try and drive her on the third block on the near side. Once the offensive foul for the high elbow, not going to get it. Arenas gets it back up top. 8 on the clock, Arenas. And now we have a stoppage here for a foul on the floor. Going against Indiana. They'll be their 6th. Wilkerson's ball right now, yep. It's Refenia. Grossi's fun. Grossi's very, very fun. But it's a very different style. Grossi's a very different style from the rest of the guys. It's not like history. It's more like a comedy act. On the right side set. Arenas. Step back 3. Got it. Step back 3 from the top. Arenas up to 22. Only averaging 7.5 per game this season. Balling tonight. And right. By the logo now. Back up to a 7-point game. And right. Looking for the pick on the right side. Got it. He's 0 for 3 if he wants it off the dribble. Not going to take it. Instead going to go to Dorn. Dorn now feeds it to the near side. Alexis back to Dorn. Dorn. 5 on the clock. Running 3. Can't get it. Too strong. Room on the play though. Falls for Indiana. They've not been great offensive boards today, but Alexis gets that one. Now to Breeze. Dorn in the corner. Wilkerson feeling ambitious. Can't get that 3. Would have put him over 30 for the day. The rebound on the play falls for USC. It's Kofi. Again, no Baker Mazzara the rest of the game. He came down hard after a block dunk. 1 minute into the half. Near side. Arenas. Pick on the left side set. Arenas had a 3 last time. Guarded by DeVries. DeVries gets the tip pass, but Arenas gets it right back. The tip pass falls right back to Arenas, and he gets the 3. Back-to-back threes. He's up to 25. And USC up by double digits with 5 to go. DeVries now. It's a season high for him. The freshman, a career high. First game in double figures. 25 points, and then Indiana loses the handle there. In transition, the layup, and forget his man in the air. Got it. Easter. 8-0 run for the Trojans. Enright takes it down. Pick on the right side set. Enright. Bounce pass down low. Layup with a finger roll. Alexis gets it. Stops the 8-0 run. Yeah, I think I gotta get rid of it at this point, Big Corey. I gotta get rid of it. What happened? He's been good this year. He's averaging 19 per game this year. He got injured this game. He landed, his knee bent the wrong way after a dunk. Yeah, 6-7, yep. Pick on the right side, set by Ezra. Woods, near side, Arenas. 7-25, loses the handle, and a fast break opportunity here. DeVries, layup, can't get it. Second chance, the putback layup, that one's no good. Third chance, foul, goal line shooting 2. They blew that with a fast break. But Wilkerson going to the line to try and get 2. Cut it down to an 8-point game. Arenas just lost the handle on that one. 3-3 is a Winter Olympic sport? Really? SCSU is in, I think. Really, a Winter Olympic sport? Because it's already in the summer. But 3-3 is usually outdoors, so. First free throw, got it. Wilkerson, 29 points for him. Just a couple off his season high. Had 24 last game. 29 tonight. Can I get 30? How many rebounds? 4. Second free throw. I mean, Winter needs more sports. George Mason, I'm going to say... if they don't win their conference, I don't think they make it. If they don't win the conference, I don't think they make it in. So I'm going to go out. By the logo here, directing traffic is Woods. 4 to go. Pick on the right side set. Woods driving. Layup with the contact. Can't get it. Rebound to go. Falls for Ezra. Ezra! Foul! And 1! Ezra feeling good. Go the under 4 timeout. VCU out. 69-59. And Ezra up to double figures. He's got 11. Third player in double figures today for USC. Alexis, that's his 4th alongside Bailey with 4. Well, the old days, like no professional basketball, no professional players. That'd be interesting if they did that. That would be interesting. Like an amateur one and then a professional one. They're kind of exposed like the world's best. I can't have college players, yeah. Sixers up already? Wow. Sixers 14 for 17, and the Warriors are 1 for 2. Wow. 1 trip to the line in 3 quarters, man. U.S. men's hockey team a shot goal? I think they do. I think Canada wins it. Tulsa, I'm going to go out. Or the under 4 timeout. And Ezra a chance to make an 11-point game with the and 1. We have emojis in the chat. If you're a member, you can show us for one of these teams. USC plus 16 in rebounds. Second chance points plus 12. A big reason why. They're in front the way they are. UNR out. I think Mountain West gets 2. I think it's going to be Utah State and San Diego State. Or Grand Canyon. San Diego State, I think it's going to be Utah State or Grand Canyon. Yeah, that's the other one. I think UNR makes it. Under 4 to go. And stick around after the game is done. We do this thing called overtime. Take all your weird and wacky requests on stream. It gets a lot of fun. Very weird, very wacky, but a heck of a time. So make sure you're here around. Stick around after the game is done. Hit that notification bell. We're live for 2 games tomorrow. High Point, Charleston Southern we're live for. And we're live as well tomorrow for New Mexico against Utah State. Big game in Mountain West play. We're live for that one. And the N1 coming up here. Kentucky in. USC playoff team, are they making it? I think they do, yep. Look, there's a conference this year? How many too much attention to the Ivy this year? Gets the M1. You can hammer on the glass, yep. I think USC makes it. Crossover here, end right. Pick on the right side, end right. Push from behind, no call. Feeds it down low, no extra pass up top, back open for 3. Dorn got it, ND for 3. Back down to an 8-point game. Can they break the full court press? They do. Woods will take it down on the near side. And he'll gives it out wide to Easter. Back up top it goes. And Woods will slow things down with 3 minutes. Be a first tomorrow's game? That's awesome. First Olympic stream tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time. It's only like 90 minutes long. Driving here. Layup. Woods. Can't get it. DeVries gets the board. Under 3 to go. DeVries, guard up top by Arenas. Gets by him. So he's guard up top by Kofi, I should say. Now gives it off to Dorn, who got the 3 last time. DeVries up top. Gets a pick from behind. He'll take the pick, try to drive inside. Now kicks out near corner. Dorn for 3 again! Clanks out. Rattled in and out. Would have made it a 5-point game. That was the moment you figured for Indiana. And now USC's got it. Woods holding it here with 2:30 to go. Snow volleyball? Oh, that'd be fun. I want Bandy in the Winter Olympics. Bandy should be there. Pick left side set by Ezra. Double team. Goes back up top. Resetting here with Kofi. Kofi. Out wide. The left side. Woods. Step back 3. Too strong and a foul on the floor. Going against Indiana. So 1-1 coming up here. Live stream NBA. Coast to coast. Maybe at some point. I've not heard of snow volleyball. That'd be fun, but I've never heard of snow volleyball. How'd you move around? I guess in the like instead of sand, it's snow. That'd be interesting. Okay, move around the snow, but then again, moving around the sand stuff. One and one coming up here for Ezra. 67% the line tonight, or this season, I should say. I have to watch footage of that because that seems incredible. Oh, 3 per team, not 2. Ezra, first one, the 1-and-1. Clanks it. Too strong. And DeVries gets the board on the near side. Gives up to Enright. Enright. Pick on the right side, set by Bailey. Alexis is fouled out. It goes back on top to DeVries. DeVries drives. Bounce pass down low as he gets by the double team, and the slam is good for Bailey. Down to a 6-point game. Cross-country ranked to the winter games? It has to be a summer sport. I have not watched that, Connor. No, I have not. It's been a while since Snow Jacksonville, but it snowed on Saturday. Just outside Jacksonville. And Bailey was fouled on the dunk. So a chance for an and one here to cut it to a 5-point game. Bailey, 78% this season. 12 for 13 at the line last time out. That double OT win knocks that one down. He's 4 for 5 tonight, and Indiana right back in this thing. As Ezra is fouled out. Timeout is called by USC having trouble getting the ball in. So no Ezra the rest of the way, no Alexis the rest of the way. I'll put a poll up. Who wins this one? Got a good one over on Peacock. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for being with me late at night, especially on the East Coast. And cycling, wow. Summer, winter more? Definitely summer. None of sports in Winter Olympics. It's 2-3s. I got the lead, yep. They were in the mud and winter cross-country running. I feel like they would run in snow. You would think that would make the most sense to run in snow. Ski mountaineering. That's going to be fun. They need more sports in Winter Olympics. There's not enough. Like, bandy should be used. I thought snowball fighting was a Winter Olympic sport at some point. Right? Am I crazy? I thought that was a Winter Olympic sport at one point. On all the helmets? Yes, I own them all. Yep. Cost of starting pregame coverage for Sunday baseball? Very high. Very high. Yeah, as far as bandy's not the Olympics. Because the Olympic Stadium, you would figure the Olympic Stadium needs to be used for something. Can you imagine enough countries play bandy? Well, the flag football's coming to the Olympics. I don't know how many countries have flag football. 70-65, they break the press. Arenas now on the near side. Stress for the double team and does. Arenas, layup, gets it. They're splitting the double team. He's not there yet, Connor, no. DeVries, back up top, reset him with Enright. 90 seconds to go. Pats fan, no. Jaguars fan. I just have helmets for every team. Corner three on the right side. That one circles out. Bailey trying to get the board, cannot get it. He's on 4 fouls, gotta be careful. The rebound on the play falls for Woods. He gets fouled. 1-1 coming up. Yeah, I'm going to run. Yes, they did. How's it going, Joshua? Appreciate tuning in. No, I'm not a Pats fan. I'm a Jaguars fan. Been that way since 2005. Ultimate Frisbee would be a cool Olympic sport. Yes, they need to. But I have helmets of every single team. I just have a lot of... I have the helmets up there for Patriots and Seahawks because it's the Super Bowl. But if you see here, I have a Seahawks helmets behind the score, just blocking it. I have helmets for everyone. Chance final broadcast, James Brown, 62. Final broadcast, I would say 35%. 1-1 here. Woods gets the first. We're for an ultimate team? Oh, nice. Second free throw for Woods. Gets the friendly roll. 16% of the line this season. 9-point game. That'd be a race to the Olympics? That'd be cool. That'd be a really cool race to have. $74-65 your score. Play ultimate first in the Army? That's awesome. Thank you for your service, by the way. Thank you for your service, man. USC looking to win 2 straight games here. They're dropping 3 of their last 5. Strand leaves Fox Apple Sunday focus on GMA. He's not leaving. No. Like 2%. I don't think there'd be a reason for him to do that. Come on, take him off the game day. It's nice. 7% chance that 6-2 will be Nance final broadcast. That wouldn't shock me. They promote Eagle finally. 1:17 to go. Connerway. On the right side, goes back up top. Open for 3. Got it. Wilkerson. Over 30 points tonight. He's got the hot hand. 6-point game. As Marsh tries to take it down the floor, we have a stoppage here. I'm going to take a look at this for the clock. I think Bradshaw peaked on Fox. Oh, I think in the 90s. I thought it would have been 58. Probably should have been 58. Eagle Romo, please not Eagle Romo. And you have really fat tires, but it sounds fun. It does. If you're in the U.S., I mean, I live in Phoenix. I love it out here. I love it in Phoenix. So, and they reset the clock. 105. Inbound underneath. They get this in. They will. Double team, though. Woods. Got to get rid of it and reach and foul. 2 free throws coming up. Run with his no. Weird one from North Carolina to UNC. I'm a Duke fan. So I'm a High Point fan. Went to school at High Point, so that's my team. First free throw, no good. Man, I was also for ASU. I went there for law school, but my team is High Point. For football, it's Florida and Arizona State. I grew up a Florida fan, then Arizona State went to law school. High Point doesn't have a football team. Second free throw, Woods, 1 for 2 that trip. Yeah, Caliano would be a better option at this point here. Not wrong there. 75-68. Will that be Super Bowl 63? It should be. Well, it should be before that. Trying to go quickly here. Foul. 2 free throws. I don't know if it's going to be 2 free throws or if it was a shooting foul, but Conaway going to the line regardless. Bannon was a demonstration sport in 1952. Wow. And the guy have something at the Olympic Stadium, you would think. Bill, that's same for nothing? I'll get the foul there going against Easter. Snowflake football will be cool. You know, I'm not a Zona fan. High Point is my undergrad, and that's the, I worked in the athletic department there for years, so. Big time High Point fan. A rapper that knows to use scissors. First free throw, got it. I have no idea. Haven't made an appearance? Yep. They made it, yeah, this year. They made it this year. This past season was the first time they ever made it. The monkey was off their back. I was so happy. Conaway, second free throw. We do all the High Point games on the channel. Second free throw, no good. Out of bounds, but staying with Indiana. Off the hands. Off the hands of a USC defender. Yeah, but High Point, I do all the games. We're doing a High Point game tomorrow. Skofia's fouled out. Inbound up top. Goes for Enright. Enright, 52 seconds. Wide open layup. Blocked. Had a lane, got blocked, and out of bounds. Staying with Indiana, though. Look at that, a wide open lane. It chased down the last second. Some of the risks would be cool. Oh, that'd be awesome. The inbound underneath. It's Indiana. Tries to make it a one-score game here. Timeout is called. Connections to the electric department? I am not, no. No, a lot of people moved on to other things. One for SAT jobs once the internship's over? Oh, nice. You know, SAT, like, they work a lot. Like, I would love to have been, but, like, the workload they have. Foul! Can't get the shot to go. DeVries going to line those shooting, too. In terms of, like, the workload, like, at some athletic departments, like the big schools, you only focus on one sport. But at High Point, they have, like, 3 SIDs for 16 sports. So you're constantly, like, it's nuts. Yeah, a lot of people, like, they move on very quickly or go to bigger schools where they only have to do 1 or 2 sports. Yeah, football, but yeah, the rosters are massive. Pink, sex, purple, good color, go High Point. Let's go. San Jose 33-24. Sixers on a tear right now. 2 free throws here for Indiana. Hit shoved on the ribbons in just a second. First free throw to DeVries. Got it. Right, now you're at Yale, and each of our full-time sports have 8 people each. Wow. You know, we had 1 person for everything. We had 3 SIDs for 16 people, 16 sports. 3 SIDs combined. Is that IU ball? They might take a look at this one. I went off the knee of Arenas, I think. I think it went off the knee of Arenas. Let's double check this. I'm going quick on the inbound. I think that went off his knee. I think that went off Arenas' knee. If it comes out on top, I think USC comes out on top. DeVries is on 6 boards. DeVries is on 6. Each team score match with team color play clock was next to the game clock. Fox will not be too bad. Yeah, might not be. He's got 6 boards. 6 boards, Slime. That is true, Jackson. 6 runner-ups with sports books. Yep. Win by a lot. That might work, Joe. That might work on that one. But they're going to take a look at this one. DeVries sticks a hand out there after making the 2 free throws. This is the angle we need. I think it went off the knee of Arenas. It does go off the wrist of DeVries. Coach's challenge here by USC was originally called Indiana ball. What a turn of events this would be. What a turn of events this would be If DeVries was able to force that off the knee of Arenas off the inbound. Again, no Kofi, no CBM, no Ezra. The rest of the way for the Trojans. They're in some trouble right now. I think so. Yes, Connor. I think it has. I think it definitely has. Roller hockey in summer games? I did not know that. It's back in the 70s or 80s, I'm guessing. We're still taking a look at this one. Josh, my AP Psych teacher. And Chan Muma. Disrespect to linebacker Chan Muma. Right, you can't do the white numbers. No, you can't do that. Still hard to see from distance. It didn't look terrible, but yeah, from a distance, it was still not great. What's the other game? Yep. Yeah, tennis, the fact that it took until 1988 for a tennis game in the Olympics is crazy. Free throw disparity? Yeah. The free throw disparity. Well, I mean, Indiana's jacking up threes. Indiana's been jacking up like 20,000 threes this game. So that's part of why. Still looking at this one. When it really became a thing? I would say 7 years ago. I'd say 7 years. Right when I was in college. They're still reviewing this play. If it takes this long to review a play, I'm not sure you can change the call. Oh, 90s. It's stated on the officials doing the review. This is taking forever, this review. The inline hockey of the Olympics would be cool. And that field hockey. Yeah, Bob Knight taught Coach K the game, yep. 2 of the greats right there. Yep, 3. That's pretty much it, yep. That's future. Let me see the time. It was. Well, US Open always drew good numbers. If it takes this long, I don't think you can give him the challenge. I don't think you can give it to him. I have to check what the call was. Yeah, I think that's pretty right, Jackson. I think it's pretty right on the money. San Diego State leading by 11. All right. Yep, Indiana challenge unsuccessful. Worth a shot. Worth a shot, but if it takes that long, you're not going to change the call. San Diego State cooking. Yep. Right now it's not as much, but again, now it's. I mean, an American hasn't won a major in tennis. Person outside Europe hasn't won a major in tennis in years. That's a bad pass intercepted by DeVries, and then he loses the handle. DeVries gets it back, gets it off, and now back up top it goes for Indiana. They get the steal anyways. Picks up the drill. Back up top it goes for Dorn. Dorn out wide on the right side. Looking to drive inside, working the baseline. Finger roll, have the backboard, count it in, 1! Down to a 2-point game! Indiana gets the steal regardless. And you hit this free throw and you fell, you're guaranteed to get the ball back in a 1-score game. DeVries gets the steal again. Wilkerson to Dorn, back out wide, was able to drive by Arenas with ease. And Connerway going to the line. 77% the line this season. The free throw, too strong, can't get it. Rebound USC. Trying to get the hell ball, will advance the ball, and now a reach and foul. And go to line shooting 2 is Marsh. That is huge, because now 2 free throws makes it a 2-score game. That's a bad miss there. That is a bad miss. Then Marsh, getting by everyone, the former UNC Asheville man. Hell of a chance of the line here. 76% this season at the charity stripe. Didn't play last game. 2 free throws here. First one for the former Asheville transfer. Knocks it down. 76-73. And then versus UCLA over again. Yep. Appreciate you a ton, Joshua. Yep, I do a Duke game. I do a couple Duke games. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of Duke games. You can't stand Jay Billis? Yeah, a lot of people can't. Second free throw is good. 2-score game. 24 seconds. Taking it down here. Connerway. Driving inside. Tries to draw the foul. Not there. Blocked. Blocked from behind. Blocked by Cornish. Blocked by Cornish. Cornish has done nothing this season from a block standpoint. Just his third block of the season. His second block against a D1 opponent. First block against a D1 opponent since UTSA on December 17th. Again, no CBM. He fouled out, or he got injured. No Ezra. He fouled out. No Kofi. He fouled out. Arenas at the line for 2 more. First free throw. Got it. Suns get back. Oh, let's go. They missed too many free throws. Epic College. Yep. It's about 70%. You'll hit. Worst team at the playoffs? Oh. I mean, back in the day, everyone made it. Second free throw is good. Like, there were teams, like, I think there was a team back in the 50s that had, like, 13 wins that made it. 2 free throws are good. Gotta jack up threes at this point. Up top it goes. Dorn. Back up top to Freeze. Taking too long. 3 ball up top. That one too strong. Can't get it. Second chance. Layup. Got it. But still a 2-score game as Conaway gets the putback. I don't want my clock says 47 seconds. It should say 2. Oh, what happened there? Full court pass to just break the press. And a foul there. Cornish going to the line. Cornish has not missed a free throw all season. Out that's going to matter in a 2-score game with Indiana having no timeouts. USC is going to survive this one, go back to 500 in conference play. Indiana's going to drop to 500 in conference play. You're lucky you missed the free throw because the turnover would have been costly here. You're not kidding on that one. You're not kidding there. Cornish at the line. What a shift he's had. Cornish just checked in. He's literally played 1 minute. He has a block and now a chance at 2 free throws. First one. Got it. The Dartmouth transfer puts this one on ice. 1 second left. Yep. Want someone with a 5-7 record? Oh, wow. Second free throw. Cornish. 2 for 2. And that's going to do it. USC by 6. Indiana close but no cigar. Trying to come all the way back from a 14-point deficit. Arenas with a career-high 29 points. Gets it done despite Wilkerson having 33 for Indiana. It was not enough. As the Trojans take this one by 6. You Bullets had 16 wins. Yep, I knew there was a team of 50s that had like 15 wins, 16 wins. How's it going, Joshua? Joshua, appreciate you, man, on the play-by-play. Appreciate you, man. First team ever goal, 5-7 record. Crazy. But you won the conference, so yeah. Crazy. All right. And we are not done yet. Because now we do this thing called overtime. Alrighty. Overtime. How it works is like this. I put some time on the clock. See what it takes to get to the queue. Audio, video, chat, GPT, Sporkle quiz. What if sports? Chat, GPT prompts. Hey, bullets. Yeah, 1654. Wow. We spin the karaoke wheel as well. $50. I'll do any song you want me to with the live band. $25 to get a song half off. A song half off. Detroit with $1 for the short. All right, just let me know what short it is. Oh, it's the Bad Bunny entrance. Sorry, perfect. Appreciate you, Bad Bunny. I appreciate you trying that one. I'll get you on. UNLV or Fresno? I would go UNLV on that one. Jamming by Bob Marley. Okay, that's a song that's half off. I don't even know if I've ever heard him do that song. Jamming is the half off song. All right. Let's do the Bad Bunny short right now. Appreciate you, man. So I'll take any requests you want me to. It's the name of the game with OT, and it gets very weird and wacky in just a little bit. Don't you worry. Usually it does, at least. Usually it does. It's past midnight on the East Coast. Richard Douglas being here for this one. We'll be live tomorrow for High Point, Charleston Southern, and for New Mexico against Utah State. All right, here we go. Oh. The crowd knew immediately. The crowd knew immediately. Yeah, everyone made it at that point. Oh, man. Huh. Oh, that's an insane intro. It's like wig up at the end, yes. Yeah, sure, the 2 picks, yep. Shocker. USC wins by 6. Gets back in the conversation for at large. Yep, I think Indiana is out at this point. I said winners and losers out. Connor with the 5. Lenny Kravitz gets you ready for sign-up basketball. And then Dang with a 5. Appreciate you, man. Get you on the board again. 10 bucks more gets your name on the LED board as well. I'm Trevor Clark, my memory compilation. Oh, let's go. FL people love karaoke. I love karaoke. They do it in Phoenix with a live band. So they literally have karaoke with a live band. And I post it on Twitter, the songs that I do. So they do it with a literal live band. So it's not just regular. It's literally there's a live band out and you sing with a live band in front of people and it's awesome. All right, here comes Lenny Kravitz. Still rocking the hair. Is it an Elvis cover? Is it an Elvis cover with Are You Gonna Be My Girl layered underneath it? Right, it's because Wiley Not is right, it's Wiley Not played, yeah. My what's here makes you wonder. Listen, Vaughn's still competing. That's insane, but I feel like this might be her final chance. So I get it. This is her final chance. She's 4 years. Is Seahawks right? Yeah, I think Seahawks win 27-20. San Antonio also get the NFL nod until Jerry Jones dies. Well, I like this intro. Just was not expecting it. Oh, apparently JP. Oh, wow. If I ever watched a Cinderella run in my lifetime. Oh, man. Loyola. I gotta go Loyola on that one. Loyola was fun. My one there too. I appreciate you, man. Hey, Mama, by sweet. Again, like if this is your last chance to compete at the Olympics, you're gonna try and push through the pain as much as you can, because you have nothing left to lose at that point. Like this might be your last chance, and for 4 years you were, for 4 years, been training for this moment, and then this happens. I get it. Nothing to lose. All right, Troy McClure at it. Here we go. I think the Legion of Boom team would win. Here comes the Coast Guard. It's like 41, yeah. It's insane. She was like one of my favorite side characters. Yeah, Villanova being an 8 seed, yeah. Gladys the Grooving Mule is great after today. We kill, tomorrow we die. Yeah, Cleveland State, yeah, that was the OJ one. But deadly. And here comes the metric system. That's the best one. The best one's Here Comes the Metric System. By far the best one is that. Sled dog racing. Oh, wow. My front runner? I think at this point it'd be the T-Wolves. The Erotic Adventures of Hercules. The Hercules one's incredible. Right, technically an at-large. Alice's Adventures Through the Windshield Glass is phenomenal. Who wins 13 Broncos, 85 Bears? Well, Broncos would win because of the 4-6 defense. Manning would shred that. The president's neck is missing. Team 14 sees at-large with Cleveland State and Utah. You have a lot different. Let's save Tony Orlando's house. Yeah, I think so, JP, yeah. You know, at-larges now are on the 11 or the 12 line. How important McClure's phoning tornado alarms reduce readiness. It's true. It's true. If fire alarm goes off, I stay inside because I assume it's a fake. Whereas it gets traded, I mean, I think Timberwolves at this point, or Heat. Kentucky, the most understated team in March Madness history? Yes. Yeah, Wichita got robbed. 2 more straight calls negative fun. Yep, you're right on that one, JP. Yep. Yeah, because Wichita got screwed over. Kentucky should not have been an 8 seed. 5 fabulous weeks of Chevy Chase. Kevin jumped on the ball and they lost who he simply hated? No. Nope, not at all. No, no. My town would test tornado alarms every Wednesday 10. Yep, I know, my friend lives in Kansas, and they say the same thing. Everything at 10. What should they have been? Probably a 6. Probably say a 6 seed. Yeah, but my friends in Kansas say the same thing. Christmas tape goes to summer camp. He should have played Poochie. Troy should have played Poochie instead of Homer. Son of Severance. Just forget the alarm goes off. Play on that one. All right, second elevator guy calls elevator inspection company. Oh boy. I'm excited for this one. Yep, for drops. Yep, refresh. We're okay now. I saw it on my end. And next one by Sweet. Yeah, I'm getting like Loverboy vibes on this. And 38 special vibes. Yep, we're good now. Yep. Chelsea scoreboard. Flip repair 0. Yeah, AP 0, BP 0. Yep. No audio. Refresh. There's no audio refresh. Sometimes it happens. So the have to be parlay. Me too. Yeah, of course I are, Joshua. I love trivia. I also do this thing where, like, for donations, I'll play Sporkle quizzes. And we're actually gonna be live for a we're gonna be live for Super Bowl trivia at live for Super Bowl trivia Friday night. Me against my dad. Super Bowl trivia. So yeah, trivia questions are always allowed on here. I love trivia. Clips of grand performances. I haven't seen them online yet. I know the ratings were down 6%. I like it. Love it. Yep. Yeah, I know the ratings were down pretty badly. Yeah, exactly. $5 so sport goes of any topic you're choosing. Yep. Jersey still on ship. Oof. Oh man, unless it's overnight shipping. What's the spread? On me against my dad? 3.5. I'd probably go 3.5 in favor of me. I have a sin still on this one, too. Cool, I'm new here. I appreciate you being here. Yep, we stream all the time on this channel, so it gets, we are live constantly. I was live for 2,000 hours last year. We're going to be live for way more than that this year. You haven't got one yet, JP, no. But, Yeah, I appreciate being here. I love all the new faces here. It's awesome. I love being able to grow this community and hanging out with you guys. And we call sports going to be live tomorrow morning or afternoon for. Yeah, it was close us here, yeah. Depends on pop culture stuff. Pop culture stuff, I'm going to win. I'll destroy my dad on pop culture stuff. Fanatics commercial looks like crap. The Fanatics merch looks terrible. They need to get rid of that contract they have with the NFL immediately because the merch looks absolutely terrible. And they didn't have enough jerseys. Not going to get there in time. Ooh, Manningham, Toomer, Terrell, Edwards, Avant, Wilson. Oh, look, I grew up with Toomer with the Giants, so I'm taking Team A. Manningham was darn good too. Which previous Super Bowl this most be similar to? I'm gonna guess 40. I'm gonna guess 40. You'll help me close afterwards. Yep, I'm gonna guess 40. I hope it's not 40 because that game was obviously terrible with the refereeing. But I'm gonna guess 40. All right, Hey Mama by Sweet. They very much fit into the 80s scene on this one. They very much fit into the 80s. A glorious ref ball. Yep, you know it. That's good. More pass goes Mendoza or Dart? I'm going to go Mendoza. No, I mean Dart. I'm going to go Dart only because I think deep ball threat enables. I'm not sure the Raiders have deep ball threat just yet. Is that the night? It might have been the night. Ultimate leading scorer. I think it's Pistol Pete. I know Chris Clemens had over 3,000 points. He was a Campbell. He was incredible. But I think Pistol Pete's the ultimate leading scorer. Yeah, it's discussing how they monopolize sports works. Yep. Looks, it's terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. I used to do sports trivia. I used to do sports, like, NFL trivia for years on this channel. The problem is that there was a, the problem is that the platform I used shut down. They went out of business. So, when that happened, I couldn't do it anymore. So, but hopefully someone can do it. Instead, takes some Q audio video chat to Sporkle Quiz. What if sports? Jurassic Tate is it crazy to say that Jamar and T 2.0? No, not at all. Not at all. Make a question before I go. All good. All good. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, this album sounds like Loverboy. This album sounds a lot like Loverboy so far. Four teams are in civil. Oh, easy. Browns, Lions, Jaguars, Texans. That's easy. One of them is my team. I'm a Jaguars fan, so I know one of them. Yep, Browns have never been, Lions have never been, Jags have never been, and the Texans have never been. Texans are the only one to ever have the conference championship. All right, stuck in it. The elevator guy calls elevator inspection company. All right, clock's at 0. $5 or more gets you in now. This video is 5 minutes long, so we got 5 minutes to get it in. That's exactly right. Let's go. Let's go, Joshua. Yeah, I don't get it, Banjo. Especially because it's impacting the money at this point. It's impacting the money with Fanatics. Like, it's less money the NFL makes if the quality sucks. David Morgan. Yeah, aren't they concerned the fact that people on social media are impressed with bootleg jerseys? Yeah, I think the problem is that the bootlegs, some of them look better than the actual jerseys now. That's what some of the jerseys look better. Like, the bootlegs used to be obvious to tell, but the quality by Fanatics is so bad. I appreciate you a ton, Joshua, on that one. Take care, man. Appreciate you a ton. You get them cheaper, and you get them quicker at this rate, and higher quality. It's technically America will probably dominate. Just fix the elevator. Doesn't even fix the elevators. They just inspect them. Yeah, nothing so far. Oh, she like responds with curse words too. Oh, I love how she literally just like starts talking even worse than Dave does. A nice boat extras for like $30 from DHgate. Yeah, DHgate, like, they can do some good stuff. If Fanatics have been trying to use the same Canadian facilities, that probably helps. Elevator. Oh, man. Gotta get it right now. I love how she like she knows at this point. She just played along. She's just playing along. She's like cursing more than Dave at this point. She's cursing most out of everyone right now. You sound stupid. The only... Wait, it doesn't even say the building. And that narrows it down. Yep. Yeah, he realized. Yeah, she realizes she's playing along at this point. I love that lady on the other line. I love that lady. That's incredible. That's incredible. How are you going on that one, Detroit? All right, I guess last call for anything, I guess. Want to expand the lore a little bit. Last call. Otherwise, we'll sign off here at 12:40. I should note tomorrow. Let me just say the streaming schedule for tomorrow. Might get a video out. I'll see. Fingers crossed I can, but if not, I'm not sure yet. Olympics start tomorrow. Yeah, we hit 70.5. We did it. We did it, baby. We did it. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we got a lot on this stream. We got a lot on this stream. Oh, hang on. Michael's coming in. Hang on. Michael's coming in. Time out. Time out. We're not going anywhere yet. We ain't going anywhere. Michael's coming in. Michael's coming in. But before he does, streaming schedule tomorrow. Mixed curling doubles tomorrow. Oh, we're coming? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time. I have to go at 2:30 for that, unfortunately. But I don't think it's going to take that long. I wouldn't think it takes that long. We'll see. It's only 8 frames, so I leave at 12:30 regardless. But we have almost 15 to stream. Oh, man. High Point, Charleston Southern at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We'll do OT after that. And then we'll do New Mexico, Utah State. We'll do OT after that. Thursday, we'll go live for USA, Czechia. And then we'll sign off after that. And then we'll go live later for curling and the Latvia game against Canada. So that'll be the game plan there. Mike with a $5. Oh, yes. Here we go. Lumber goes Bikini Bottom. Tries to convert everyone. Plankton tries to use him to steal the Krabby Patty formula. Let's go. Here we go. We got an AB prompt. We got an AB prompt, baby. Let's do it. And then Dang with a $5. A clerical error caused the Giants to hire Charles Ding instead of Matt Nagy. Charles actually helped start. All right, a BB prompt. I love it. Here comes the flood. Do. All right. We'll do the All right. BB Strikes Back 1-1. Christopher Tour, how's it going? Bucks finally won. I don't know if that's going to be the last game without Giannis. I don't know if that's the last game. Appreciate you telling. Go Seahawks. We can only hope. Gonna increase the time on the stream too. I appreciate you telling Christopher on that one. Yeah, Bucks finally win. Still in some trouble. I don't know if Giannis is still going to be a Buck after this week. Noise favorite of most medals? That sounds about right. Usually are one of them. Appreciate you, Christopher, on that one. All right, let's do this prompt. Start off with the Giants. Matt Nagy is not hired. Here we go. We're thrilled to announce our new OC, Charles Nagy. Wait, Charles Nagy? Like the pitcher? He's in his late 50s and wearing a Giants pullover that still has a tag on it. Hi, folks. They were a pretty good slider once. Inside the meeting room, he talks about strategy and writes offense in dry erase marker, then crosses it out. He stares at the diagram upside down. So the quarterback is the guy who throws? I don't know. That tracks. Coach, these are wow concepts. Great. In baseball, we call those where everyone runs so the pitcher doesn't cry. Dart warms up, rifling some passes. Charles holds some baseballs and gives them to him. Coach Nagy? I'm Jackson. Nice arm, Jackson. Ever try throwing with your fingertips like you're stealing a cookie? Wait, is that legal? I throw a foot with your fingertips at football? Only if it works. Charles tosses a baseball. Dart grabs it. Feel that snap? Football's bigger, sure, but the wrist still tells the truth. Dart nods, intrigued. Vito with a fiver. Oh, boy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. See that linebacker, Jackson? He's tipping his pitch. Pitch? Yeah. He leans before he comes. In baseball, you punish that with a fastball. Here, punish it with a slam. Wait a sec. That's actually right. Wait, that's actually right. What? This might work? Dart runs a drill and fires a strike. You know, he's quicker through progressions since we got you. He stopped overthrowing. Same fixes the mound. Don't aim. Trust the motion. Why was Pro on 210? I have no idea. But it was dumb. And I think the ring is going to be in the drain. Surprised to do that in real life? I would be a little bit, yeah. Not that surprised, but a little bit. The players crowd around Charles. Coach, you've never really watched football? Well, I watched one time. There were nachos. I focused on the nachos instead. Shane returns to the podium mid-season. You know, the offense looks good. Turnovers are down. Dart's pass rate has jumped. He looks solid. We're pleased. So the clerical error worked. Baseball teaches patience. You wait for your pitch. Football just wears more padding. Dart and Charles stand alone on the field afterwards. Coach, I don't think like I used to. Everything's slower. It's awesome. That's the game tipping sat to you. When it does, tip yours back and throw. Will there be a video? Maybe at some point. Not right now. Let me get this one in. Appreciate you, man. We had a Lord Child fact. Difference to former job, 1 tickets from my former company to the NFL experience. Oh, that's awesome. The NFL experience is cool. It's cool. It's the same thing everywhere. So, like, if you've been to the draft, it's the same thing as Super Bowl experience. Same exact thing, same exact, like, boots and whatnot. They do a good job with it. Yeah, they do it right. The Super Bowl experience. Yeah, JJ kids with ChatGPT? Yeah, no way now. Nope. All right, we got V-dubs coming up. All right, here we go. Sporkle quiz. $2 for okay, instead just one. Yeah. Yeah, no, two's fine. Yeah, Sporkle quiz, yeah. We'll go 2 for that one, Christopher. I'll go 2 for that one. It's a quiet night. I'll go 2 on that one. Yeah, that'd make that chat. I mean, that'd be insane. Yeah, I'll go 2 on that one, Christopher. Why not? Yep. What is a Sporkle quiz? Oh, what is a Sporkle quiz? Oh, you're asking for the money? Oh, Sporkle quiz is basically, there's this website, and you can just, like, if there's a specific thing, like, let's say, like, in honor of the Olympics coming up, let's say there's, like, quizzes. You can do anything on it. So, like, Olympic cities. Like, a quiz where you name the Olympic host cities. So, stuff like this. Like, that's what a Sporkle quiz is. Yeah, that's a Sporkle quiz. Yeah. So that's Sporkle quiz. That's what that is. Especially like if you want me to do like a trivia thing. So I stream now here. Another thing, Aziz Al-Shire, another late hit. Franchise quarterback down. No remorse, no apology. Just jogging away like he forgot where he parked his car. Oh, if I gave $2 to wardrobe? Oh, of course. Absolutely, Christopher. Are you kidding me? When I should be normal? Yeah. I would say so. I would say it's normal. I appreciate you a ton on that one, Christopher. Yeah, no, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate you a ton there. No, Pyeongchang. I just didn't spell right. I was just messing around with that one. But Pyeongchang hosted the 2018 Olympics. Not Pyongyang. No, not North Korea. That's a dirty play. Dumb decisions. Meanwhile, I upload a video while I'm ranting about Shire. McDaniels kicks a field goal down 8. You know? Chef's kiss. This vid's going to do pretty well. Down by 8. Season on the line. 2 minutes left. You kick a field goal. It's not strategy. It's fear with a headset. Dumb decisions, huh? Electric mobility scooter on the field during the Pro Bowl? Wait, what? Nothing makes sense about the Pro Bowl anymore. Fine. Let's talk dumb decisions. He opens his laptop. He creates a social media account. Aziz Al-Shire Fan Club. Hard hits. No apologies. Real football. Step 1. Fan Club. Announcement. Welcome our new club president, January 9. He's going to advocate for him to win Walter Payton Man of the Year. Coach's challenge successful. Wait a sec. Why am I trending? The vid's doing well, but not trending well. What? I went on my phone. Congrats, President. Why do you love Aziz now? This is your villain arc? Wait, no. No. One pack unless until it goes to Marvel hasn't shipped. Yeah, if it hasn't shipped, yeah, I talk with someone at that point. Because you're going to the game, so you got to have it beforehand, obviously. Yeah, I give up the Pro Bowl. Hard hits apologies. Who wrote this? Proud to be led by JG9, a true believer. I've never believed in this man. I think he sucks. Then Twitter gets in a frenzy, as I always do. Didn't he hate this guy yesterday? Why is he running a fan club now? Growth is beautiful. He gave in. Listen carefully, guys. I am not the president of anything. I did not sign up for this. I do not endorse late hits, dirty plays, or linebackers who jog away like a stove on, especially on the Texans. And, look, I don't know who did this, but if Josh McDaniels did this for whatever crazy reason, is this still a worse decision than kicking that field goal? New video on this tomorrow. McDaniels watches the response. You know, maybe I should have kicked the field goal. But this is good. Or maybe I should have gone for it. But this is still good. Girls High School Play Football All-Star Game was more entertaining than the Pro Bowl? That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. All right, let me get Michaels in. Yeah, President Vito fan club, I am. I am JP, yep. Alrighty. This one should be pretty innocent. It should be up by now. I don't know where they ship from. I don't know where Fnatic ships from. You can already tell. Next season, I'll never attack Second America. They just dominate too much. This one should be innocent. I would hope, at least. It's SpongeBob. It's SpongeBob. This can't be anything crazy. Attention, underwater people! I am here to spread the 5 pillars. Hiya! Are pillars like columns? Because I love architecture. I live in the pineapple. No! Pizza, wine, vodka, holy naps, and Jesus. Is pizza a nap? No, pizza is not a nap. Horseradish isn't a nap either. I already regret today. Does any of this involve money? No! No money. We're a religion. Only pillars. A Power 4 conference. Oh, yeah. Jacksonville address? Oh, wow. Oh, that's a bit concerning. Yeah, that's a little bit concerning. Everyone stares. The jellyfish floats by. Well, we mostly eat Krabby Patties down here. They're like burgers. Burgers? Burgers are not a pillar. This place is lost. Chum bucket. Now, Plankton peers out. Ah, a tiny bear with big ideas and 0 follow-through. You know, perfect. I've tried everything. So you have the Krabby Patty formula. Maybe I can get this bear. Plankton! You! You once put buckets on everyone's heads? What? Oh. No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he... Is he... What the hell? Did they go there? Did they actually just go there? Oh, this was an innocent prompt. It's SpongeBob. What the... You once put buckets on everyone's heads. My grandpas used to say, putting stuff on your head is how you spread ideas. Oh, yes, spreading ideas. Very effective. Jesus Christ. Say, Bear, how would you like to help me steal the Krabby Patty formula? Steal a burger? Absolutely not. Burgers are not a pillar. It is not about the burger. It's about power. Powers come from naps. Wait, what? That's it. You do not understand me. I unleash a plague upon you and upon Bikini Bottom. Nothing happens. A bubble pops. Well, is this supposed to tingle? Why does this never work? Is it the water? Is it the vaccines? Oh yeah, he's vaccinated in this. I forgot. Picking up from yesterday. He's vaccinated. He thinks that's why he can't do a plague. Forgot about that. Is it the vaccines? Is it because you're too small? Looks like your plague has the same success rate as my business. His evil plan ain't profitable. This ocean is a false prophet. He slips on seaweed. Bye, little bear. Good luck with your pillars. You will all regret not napping harder. I really thought that one would work. A little brown bear goes off into the distance, unable to convert the people of Bikini Bottom. As you see on the Flintstones, costume make them tall. Have one with another head. Another one wanting 3 of them 4. Oh, I cannot believe I ended up lunching for a pizza. Lunching a pizza earlier. Oh my god. I can't believe it went. It's a SpongeBob prompt. That was incredible. Just completely out of nowhere. Yeah, the JJ news. Yeah, I'm surprised by that. I thought Joe would get traded. I didn't think JJ would get traded. Chris said every player has been traded from that draft class in the lottery. Every player has been traded. It's insane. All right. Last call for anything. Oh, man. Worst Stars episodes is Sailor Mouth. Yep. Jeez. All right, so. Here's the game plan. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock. That's what I tell you. Sets for a Krabby Patty use of the power of religion. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. 1 o'clock, mixed doubles curling. 7 o'clock, High Point, Charleston Southern. 11 o'clock, New Mexico. So that's the game plan. And hopefully I don't miss any of the action with curling. But I don't know. I hopefully it's over before then. Hopefully before I have to leave. So fingers crossed there. Hopefully it's over before I have to leave. Appreciate you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. Oh, jeez, bad show. Speaking of the Quest Square Pizza, it's a pizza for you and me. Alright, so I'll see you guys in about 12 hours for the Olympics stream. The first day of the Olympics, day -2? Or would it be day -1? I'll double check. But appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more streams.